FM Floresville, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints were each fined $500,000 for their actions in a joint practice earlier this week by the NFL. The competition committee has made sportsmanship, including joint practices, a point of emphasis over the past several years, and all clubs were reminded by a memo prior to training camp. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said the team's going to appeal the fine and added the team would individually fine the players that were involved. The Cowboys are going to play their second preseason game tomorrow night as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center brought to you by SAPDcareers.com. The San Antonio Police Department is always hiring.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody! Oh, yes! Yes. You know what day it is, Rob?
Yeah.
It's a Friday. Oh, good to be here.
21st of August.
Yes. I didn't even know that, but yes. All I know is Friday.
It's been a long one.
Friday.
Especially everybody rousing the kids right about now. This is the last time this week you got to do that.
Yeah, beat it. Get out of here, kids. They're making traffic a lot worse, I noticed.
Yeah.
In the afternoons, mostly.
Getting out, moving around between 3 and 5 has gotten a lot worse.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Luckily, I'm normally asleep right about then.
No. And I'm on my way to the gym. It was like a...
Look where that gets you.
Well,
Yeah.
not far enough.
Mm-hmm.
No, I noticed yesterday. Like, unfortunately, I live right next to a high school. And
that's the worst.
Oh, I mean, it's everywhere. You got to go slow to begin with, obviously, but like,
And it doesn't stop.
and also like, kids are crappy drivers.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
They've got no idea what they're. And most of these kids are probably taking their car to school for the first time.
Yeah.
They don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
You know how the craziest thing about kids, they pay no attention. Like, my kids have lived here well over a year. My younger son has no idea where we go.
No, they have no idea.
Like, he doesn't look out the window.
No.
I guess that's like
Really?
Well, because they lived in a time, they've got Google Maps. They don't need to look around.
I like,
Get familiar with your
Yeah.
surroundings. Yeah.
I've already lived this. They know. My sons have lived in San Antonio their entire lives, but they came of age and started driving with Google Maps and Apple, and they don't know landmarks. They don't.
Really?
No, they don't.
like if they were told to park like Broadway and
Meet me at Broadway and Hildebrand.
No.
Wow. Well, Broadway and Hildebrand don't actually cross, so they'd make them.
But like
Broadway.
like
No, they
downtown,
do,
like
actually.
Broadway and Commerce.
No,
or
Broadway
something.
and Hildebrand do cross. Yeah,
Okay.
meet me at Broadway and Hildebrand. Yeah, that would be an impossibility. They'd go directly to the maps. They couldn't do it.
Wow.
And when was the last? I mean, I use my maps.
I do too, but I also remember where things are.
Yeah, but I do think a certain amount of that is if you know when you've driven there. I do think there's some innate in us, but I don't think you know unless you have had to combine both locale, street, and landmark. And it's hard to do that unless you do it several times.
Yeah.
Or you have to pay complete attention the first time. But normally you might recognize a landmark but have no idea how you got there. You know what I mean? So, and San Antonio is actually the worst place in the world to learn how to do that anyway, because our city doesn't we have the worst poorly planned road system in the world.
The worst part was yesterday as we're driving to the gym, and I'm like, oh, God, what's going on? My son goes, hey, Dad, do you think sometime soon we could go to like a parking lot and you could kind of teach me how to drive?
Awesome.
No.
And I'm like,
You're going to go on the highway.
Awesome.
I'm looking around and going, I don't want to teach you how to drive. It's going to make it worse.
You know, it's funny. We lived so far away from my kids' schools. We lived in the outside, and my kids' schools were downtown. So we couldn't wait for those kids to drive.
Oh, I'm sure.
Could not wait because it added hours to my day.
Yeah. Yeah, that will be nice.
So I was rousting them. Hey, get up. Let's go learn to drive.
It's like, I really want to get my permit like right when I turn 15, and then my license right when I turn 16.
I'm down with that. Now, you might not. It's like having a BB gun and no BBs. You might not have anything to drive, but at least you'll be armed.
Well, I mean, the bigger problem with that is like that's a longer amount of time to have him on my car insurance.
I was gonna say no. RIP car insurance,
Dude.
Yeah.
Let's not even go there.
Yeah, mine is.
Well, you paid off a
600.
car, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah, we got one paid off.
So were you able to drop the driver from that policy?
There's been some intervening factors, but it's
so no.
And I got one getting married. It's about to get very.
It's about to change. Okay.
Mine's 600. No,
My problem is my
400 a month.
name's on every
400?
note. My name is on every note, so I have to be on all the insured. You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we only have one car note, so like there's 3 cars at my house. 2 of them are paid off.
So you're golden, man. As long as the car's paid off and it's low, it's not going to cost you a lot.
Still have full coverage though.
Yeah, I still have full coverage.
Yeah, you better have full. And
Yeah.
I'd drop the deductible down to about 500 or whatever you can come up with because it's going to happen sooner than later.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that part of it, and I'm hoping that like around the time I've got to put him on my insurance,
One will fall off.
I can tell the other one, hey Bubba, it's time.
And that kid's well, he's near in there anyway.
Yeah,
You know what? He's well on his way.
He's working hard on independence.
Yeah.
He really loves independence until it's time to break out his money, and then it's like, I don't really want to be.
He's gonna get tired of y'all soon enough.
Oh, I can't
I think it's a chemical thing, a hormonal thing, whatever it might be. That the lions cannot share the same domain.
No,
You know what I mean? There'll come a time where he can't look at you. And
where
you can't look
he's tired of me being the alpha gorilla.
Yeah, he needs to go alpha someplace else. And no matter what it is, no matter what. And the sad thing is, bro, it's up to him, not you.
This is my gorilla house.
Well, you can put up with a lot for free food. And, but really the decision comes down to them. They get tired of you.
Yeah, and then one day we're gonna look at each other and I'm going to put out my gorilla fists, and he's going to put up his gorilla fists.
No, see, what you forget is as big a pain in the ass as they are, Mama still loves having the boys around. And I know that those two get at it, but I'll tell you.
I think this one, Mama would be the first one to
well, see, this is also part of the grand
she
scheme.
might kick him while he's down.
Well, eventually he gets tired of that, and he's got money in the bank. You know what I mean? Eventually he's going to go like, man, I'm tired of this. I'm going to go do it. But until then, you can be hard on them and lean on them. They ain't going nowhere. It's still the easiest gig in the world.
This dude, yesterday or 2 days ago, I made dinner. My wife's working now for like the first time in like 14 years, and she's got a job, so she's working 8-hour days, and we're staying here. We're working longer days than we've ever worked. At least
you're Mr. Mom.
At least in the office, we're working longer days.
Okay.
And my wife got home. She's like, "Oh, I don't feel like cooking dinner," and I was like, "All right, let me run to the store and grab some things, and I'll cook dinner." And I made Creole pasta the other night, and
Really?
oh yes.
So you're a daily shopper?
No, I just didn't have the stuff to like.
Oh, so you decided what you wanted to make and went and got it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, that was the decision. Well, I had the meats to make it, but I didn't
got you.
have the
got
others.
you.
So I made a pasta, Vic, with alligator, rabbit, and duck.
So you don't tell that till after they've had their first spoonful.
Oh, I didn't care about that. If you want to eat it, eat it. If you
Well,
don't, piss off.
Because
But-
it's probably pretty good, but people won't try it.
What are you, the Robertsons from Duck Dynasty? Eating
I don't
all
know.
kinds
I don't know
of-
that, but that's what I
Possum.
made.
I know. You had some taquache.
I made alligator, rabbit, and
Squirrel.
duck pasta.
That's
So-
I do what you do when I eat fish. Like if we're gonna eat fish, we go get it that day and cook it when we
yeah.
get home. Like,
Well, you
I-
didn't go hunt
I know
the
but
duck.
I did actually. I went down
I'll
to
be
the
back in 20 minutes, honey.
I went to the pond outside the bank over there on Stone Oak and wrung a neck.
We call this a San Antonio duck.
Yeah. So
It's like a bat to me.
I cooked dinner and we're sitting down watching TV after, and my older son just comes down and eats whenever he wants. Like the rest of us all eat at the same time.
See, once you start cracking down like dinner time is dinner time, and once the kitchen is closed.
Right. Well, he comes down whenever he feels like and eats.
Now that bothers me.
It does bother me too.
I don't like that. Even though it affects me none.
Yeah.
It literally affects me none. That still bothers me.
Well, but then
Last one down washes the dishes.
You know what? There's the way you do it.
well, that's what I said. I was
last plate washes them all.
Yeah.
I said, hey, since you're the last one to eat, an hour after the rest of us, can you put dinner away and start the dishwasher?
The dishwasher.
I worked 10 hours today.
Push a button.
I said, what? I said,
my
everybody
God.
here worked, bitch.
Yeah.
We all worked. I worked 10 hours today. I don't really feel like doing anything. You think I felt like going to the grocery store and making dinner? I don't do that.
You didn't have to wake up at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The departure date in this house is coming sooner than later.
Yeah, so I yanked my shirt off and beat my chest real hard.
Well, so threw your poop at him.
Were you squatting on the table?
Yeah. And he said, this time he backed down. He went, put the dishes away. And the worst part about when I say put the dishes away, dude, putting the dishes away is putting stuff in a Tupperware that he's going to take to work tomorrow to eat. And he's like complaining about that.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
he'll get a dose of reality.
yeah.
Pretty soon.
Oh.
So I had to show him my angry gorilla. And then he was like, all right, I'll do it this time. But I can tell it's getting closer and closer. It's getting closer and closer. All right. 210-656-3776 is our phone number. It's a Friday. We've got football coming up this weekend.
Football last
They
night?
had some football last night.
Kinda.
The Mandalorian. The ups and downs of the Mandalorian. That's Mendoza's nickname.
Yeah, the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
He threw a pick, didn't he?
He threw a pick six.
It was a beautiful pick six.
And he tried to make a tackle. It was so
The hustle
sad.
back was a beautiful thing to watch.
He tried.
He's not a tackler.
He's not a runner. Although,
It's like Bart Simpson with a cake. At least you tried.
I was telling AJ, even though that dude had a pick six, even though he had an interception, if he'd have gotten walked down by Mendoza, I had to cut him.
Oh, yeah, you're off the team.
Like,
Bubba.
dude, I'm sorry, man. It was a great play. But
All right.
Mendoza walked you down, man. You have no chance.
Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit of football. We've got a little game we're gonna play, and I want to talk about some sex work. And did you know there's a such thing as a whorearchy?
What?
It's called the bottom B.
It's like there's a ranking of like a food chain of sex workers. Like you know about this, Vic. So in the Latino culture, there's a hierarchy system where people from one background look down at people from other backgrounds. Like someone from Spain would look at someone from Mexico and go, ugh.
Oh yeah, we're like that with Puerto Ricans.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's funny. Puerto Ricans look at the Mexicans in Florida like they're the rich guys.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
See?
there's a hierarchy in the Latino culture. It's also very prevalent in the Asian culture. Oh yes, the Chinese and Japanese are very. They stick their nose, particularly at the
And then
Thai
it's like-
and the Vietnamese.
It's like we look down
are-
on New Zealanders.
Yeah, exactly.
No one wants to be a Kiwi.
Exactly. But also there is a hierarchy of whores, of prostitutes, of sex workers. So we'll talk about that a little bit. We've got those party school rankings we didn't get around to yesterday, and America's long nightmare ended last night. Something we haven't seen in a while. Something I thought was over for good. It's back, baby. We'll talk about that next. AJ and Rob 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your early morning commute, most of our delays on the north side due to road work on 35. Now, we still have this accident in the construction zone at 35 southbound Evans. It's got you stop and go from Schertz Parkway. Southbound 35 Thousand Oaks to 410. 2 right lanes blocked with construction cones. Northbound 35 Randolph to Judson. 2 right lanes blocked. And that's got you slow from Walsham. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA. Time Saver Traffic.
The Cowboys are back on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Tomorrow, the Cowboys take on the Cardinals.
Off the ball! Touchdown to Pickens!
Pre-game at 8 and kickoff at 9.
Number 12 to the goal line! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds and the Davis Law Firm, San Antonio's home for Dallas Cowboys football.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Lennar. Make your commute easier. New homes in the most desirable areas, ranging from the low 100,000s to the 500,000s. Discover affordable home ownership at Lennar.com today. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for additional information and offer terms. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here, and I've got a question for you. What if every month you had access to a different exotic car? Well, that's what Pascucci Prestige membership is all about. Instead of owning one dream car, you get access to an entire collection of incredible vehicles and concierge-level service. It's luxury without the long-term commitment. You know, if you've ever wondered what it's like to live the exotic lifestyle, this is your chance. Pascucci Prestige. Visit PascucciPrestige.com and book your ride today.
Have you or a loved one been arrested? Call the law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and get the aggressive legal help you deserve. From criminal defense to personal injury, attorney Jesse Hernandez and his powerhouse team are ready to fight for your rights. Calls are answered 24/7 because legal trouble doesn't keep office hours. Call 210-807-8656 or visit JesseHernandezLaw.com. That's JesseHernandezLaw.com. The law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, has your back.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
It's a really big deal at JCPenney. This weekend only, buy 2 get 2 free underwear, socks, and bras. Mix, match, and stock up on everyday essentials for the family. Yes, JCPenney. Valid 8/21 through 8/23. Exclusions apply. See stores or jcp.com for details.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing out there, folks? You know, if you were to go to ESPN.com today, you'd think that it was just another day in sports. And if you were to go over to the WNBA tab, you'd see a lot of things like that Kathy Engelbert saying the haters using WNBA to create conflict. Fevers Mitchell sets mark with 20-point game streak. Lynx's Miles exits on another milestone night. Wing star Fudd out for season with knee injury. There's no mention at all, no mention of the biggest thing that happened last night in the WNBA, Rob.
Well,
are they trying to hide it?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's a lot of things. Like, we don't get to see the guys that run onto the football field. They don't talk about it. We divert to crowd or to commentators.
Well,
so
thank
it's not
God
the kind of thing that leagues promote.
For independent journalism as The Athletic, which is nowhere near independent journalism. Well, they do have a fair amount of freedom. I do. They've got a headline on the front page, Vic. Guess what it is? What's the best thing that could happen at the WNBA?
What would be the best thing?
What used to happen all the time and then it stopped?
Caitlin Clark.
No, even better. Sex toy thrown onto court during Dream Sparks game. That's right. That's right. During the third quarter of the Dreams 124-88 victory, a spectator hurled a green dildo onto the court.
Oh, not a green one.
Yes, it's the only one you can use.
The great thing is, of course, you have to get that through security.
Yes, and which means you got to put it in your prison wallet.
You got to keister that.
Yeah.
Got to walk like a turtle. Now everybody goes to a WNBA game is going to have to squat and cough.
I know.
Do you think everybody going to have to go through security? Squat and cough.
What
Grandma,
game was that?
Granny, we're going to have to ask you to bend at the knees and cough, please.
Do you think they, when they pick it up, they put on a glove or something to
I
pick it
would.
up?
Are you kidding me?
I would too, but
I'd bring out a shovel.
treat it like
Dude,
put on a
toxic
hazmat.
waste,
You
man.
look like a
No, those long clipper things. that
yeah,
the
like
lawn
I
people
used to
use.
pick
Yeah.
up dog poop, the big clamper thing. Yeah,
I look like
I'd bring out a cart.
I'd
look
wear
like
one of the Tyvek suits.
Dude, no
I'd look like
kidding.
Jeremy Renner in Hurt Locker in like a
Seriously.
bomb squad
I'd
suit.
have like
put on the suit.
like the undersea divers with the hoses.
Yeah.
But man, I ain't getting near that.
Oh man,
That's awful, man.
I love it. I hope that this sparks a trend again. As you remember last year, it was in July. Like the trend lasted about a month where the dildos were being thrown, but then like the dildo ring was busted up. They said
It was,
it was like one or
promotional
two guys that were promoting a meme coin or something, and the crime ring was busted up, and they said there's going to be no more of this. We've put a stop to it. But now some lone hero, not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need.
Wonder what did they catch the culprit?
I
Do
don't
we know
think
if they were
so.
escorted from-
I don't think so.
I bet they will. They've got the top FBI experts.
That's what sucks
who
about
are
throwing.
highly skilled.
That's what sucks about doing crime at a WNBA game. Like they're like, the perpetrator is in section 140, and they look over. They're like, got him. He's the guy right there.
There's that dude. That's not a dude.
There's only one person in section 140.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
You sure it wasn't section 139? It could have been either one of those people.
Well,
There's two people in the bathroom.
It wasn't a Caitlyn game.
I didn't know the WNBA cared which.
Oh no,
bathroom
I was wrong. By the way, I was wrong. Damn it. We got to start a GoFundMe. The Spectator was apprehended by arena security. They got him. Yeah, you can't hide in a WNBA. Guess who?
Kind of like when the aliens realize there's a human amongst them.
Right. Angel Reese quickly pointed out the perpetrator from her seat on
I
the
wonder
bench.
how he threw it. Did you
You
throw it by
suck,
the
Angel
head
Reese.
or by the nuts?
I
Do you
think
grab
you-
it by the nuts and toss it, or do you toss
No,
it like
you
a
toss
German
it
hand grenade?
by the tip.
And like a German by the tip.
Because when you get that, when the weight of the back end,
Yeah, you
of
get well,
because you want it to land.
I don't know. Did it have nuts?
I don't know.
Did it have like the handle that you could really get the weight, or
I
was
mean,
it like a
all I know is if
an electronic device?
If I were doing this, if I were the person doing this, I would want one that had a big enough base.
Well, the
and
problem
like
is you got to get it in the building, so it can't be too big.
Okay, but what I'm talking about is
not that anybody at that building's going to care.
The ones that you can stick.
See, how you going to get that in the building?
In your wallet.
Well, see, so you're bringing this in.
Yeah.
In your fantasy thing.
If I have
you're
to.
keystring.
If I have to.
All right.
I'm not
At least you're committed to the cause, brother.
I'm not going to put the big part
Well,
in.
that's not supposed to go.
That's going to be on the outside. You can't fit that.
I appreciate
what am
a
I,
dude
an animal?
that's down for the set.
But then
you're all the way in. You are the pig in the breakfast.
But the goal is it's
I'm
almost
the egg. I'll watch you.
You know how the kids play the bottle flip game?
Yeah.
And they try to land the bottle.
Try to land the dildo.
Yeah, like a
on
water
it?
bottle. I'd do it like this.
Oh, you'd
And then
underhand it?
I'd flick it.
Oh, no, man.
And then the hope is that it goes
no,
and sticks straight up.
The sequel. The only way you're going to do that, the lob upward, it ain't going to work. You're going to have to stick it like a dart.
You think?
I think so.
But that's not how the flip bottle kids do it.
But I think the weight distribution is not going to be what you think it is.
Well, but it's much like a water bottle. That it does have heavy nuts.
I think it'll be equal weight all the way
not.
through.
It's not because those are designed to like stick to the wall or
But yeah,
something.
that's what I'm saying. I think
so
it's
you don't
just
ever use
compressed.
that part.
But I'm just saying, there's nothing. When you go weight distribution, the most of the weight is not going to be at the edge where the nuts are.
Rob,
it's going to be on the shaft.
No offense. You know a lot about a lot of things. You think you know more about dildos
Well, I'm
than
just
me.
saying, I assume I know how those things are made. That it's just
Don't assume.
formed.
And
I'm
first
just
of all,
telling you.
when
I
you
don't
assume,
think
you
the
make an
weight
ass out of
distribution-
you and me.
And get this.
I
There
just
are
thinking.
special dildos made for the shower that have an extra suction cup.
Well, I know
Yes.
that's what he's
Yeah.
describing. But even with that, what I'm saying is, if it's just forged rubber,
have
where
you ever
just
handled one?
injected- No.
I have.
Okay.
Me too.
So, but I'm not. But
I used to.
I don't know this field, but I assume there's lots and lots of different manufacturers.
I'm sure there are.
So maybe you had a very specific weighted requirement.
I used to.
I just think if you're gonna do this, you're probably gonna lob the cheapest one you can buy. You're not gonna spend any money on this.
That's
You're
true.
So I would think the cheap one would be just like injected rubber.
Well,
and you'd have to hold
unless-
it by the tip and throw it kind of like a dart and just.
the way you would spend more is if you were an expert at sticking the landing.
You have to practice.
Yeah, you think I'm just going in there and raw dogging?
It's not like suicide bombing where you only need to do it once.
I'll be ready. And when I was in Austin, I had a sponsor, a adult venue sponsored me, an adult store, and every month they sent over a gigantic box of pornography and dildos and all. And I had no use for this stuff, so I was like giving it away to listeners and stuff. But everything I gave away, I would like get a hold of and see.
That's your story, you can stick with that one.
But
I mean, if that's the way you want to go with it.
But the ones that I'm talking about have the base is.
Well, again, I agree with you.
It looks like a trophy.
But there's the logistics of
you know what I mean? Like
I know what you're talking about, but the logistics of getting it in the building preclude a lot of what you're talking about. I think because you got to get it through the door. And trust me, there's probably like the FBI posters at the post office, like the top 10 most wanted. I bet there's a picture of a big green dildo right at the where you walk through the magnetic thing. I bet they've got it like, make sure you're looking for dildos.
I feel like I would just tape it to my leg.
Well, you might, but I have a feeling that they've been trained to look for this stuff.
Just put it inside the boot.
This has been going on for a year.
There's a snake in my boot.
What I'm getting at, well, see, I get the sense it's not that nobody has tried to throw a dildo. I think many people are getting caught because I'm telling you, that was the PR nightmare of last season. So they spent all off season preparing. No dildos. We're going to search everyone. We're going to make sure we've got an eye out. Where would they hide it? Because do you think no one has tried over the last year to get a dildo into a WNBA? I think it's probably a weekly, but we're catching them kind of like the foiled plots that the CIA we never get to hear about.
I wouldn't even go to the game if I didn't have one of those in tow.
Oh, like this.
Well, like that Texas blue one. No, go back. The long blue one.
See that one? I still think you want to go by the tip.
Yeah, on the bottom. Yeah, that's all you need is that base.
Well, I think the weight distribution there is going to be toward the tip, not the base.
Look, for $20.
See, that's the one I would take.
We can solve this.
And it's also veiny, so you could hold on to it better.
Yeah, we better get one and try. Let's tell Greg we need a prop.
Yeah.
You know what would be the best?
I'll send him this link.
You know what would be the best
part?
That's
an entirely different one there.
You know what would be the best part about that? We'll put it up here where Kitty Big Balls is.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And then Joe Reinagel, he'll be like, what the hell's going on in here? Does that one right there come in green or only in blue?
I think it's only in blue.
Pass on that one then.
Well, let me type in green.
Because I want a green one in case we ever go to a WNBA game.
In case.
All right. Well,
you never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. Maybe the loser of the fantasy football league has to go to the WNBA game and throw the dildo on the court.
Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect.
That's
perfect. It's not letting me go.
I'd run right out of there too. I'd run so fast they'd never catch me.
Yeah, they'd catch you. You'd have a bunch of angry flannel wearing Birkenstock running.
I know.
Why are some of them blurred out, Vic?
Because this is a work
NSF.
computer.
Are they? Did they look more realistic? Is that what it is? You think?
I think so.
I don't know.
Man,
I can't imagine they.
Yeah. See, I'm talking about this suction cup thing.
Yeah. Oh, look. Oh, see how the base is much heavier.
That one's different. That one's different.
Yeah.
That's a beginner's.
Yeah.
You see that red
We're
thing?
Looking for expert level.
That red V thing.
This one.
Imagine if you could throw that and hook it on the rim.
That's like a boomerang. That might come back at you.
It is. That'd be impressive.
It might wrap around your neck.
Oh, man. All right, 210-656-3776. Yeah, we got to get one of these and make sure that it's hosted prominently on the shelf behind me.
Yeah.
That way, every time Jason Minix talks,
you just see it.
And the best part is Jason Minix makes his seat real high. Like, he puts his seat all the way up. So it'll for sure be in the sight line.
Yeah, it'll be visible.
And Pledger will be like, guys, I want to take it down. Jason gets really mad at me. Come on.
Yeah.
No. You got to leave that up there, Bubba. You got to leave that up there. This is our studio, too.
As long as it's behind you.
Behind you.
You can have all the dildos around your head you want.
Oh, that'd be so great.
I think it would be outstanding.
Whole collection. I'll be like, remember that?
Like a few from home.
Those guys that like, Vic, have you seen the Punisher?
Yes.
Oh no, Daredevil. It's the Netflix Daredevil.
Yeah.
Where the guy who throws everything is that Deadshot. Like, he's really good at throwing things. Like that's how I want to be with green dildos. I want to be like such a great aim that no matter where I throw it from, it's going to hit the mark. Hit the mark.
You like to
and it's always
spend a lot of time alone.
Yeah, that bullseye. Yes.
You walk around with like a bandolero of dildos.
And
yeah.
Dude from Blues Traveler.
I'll open up my jacket and it's just like.
He's a loner.
Oh yes.
Spends a lot of time alone.
I'm an outlaw. What's that one? It looks like a troll.
This one right
here? It looks like a troll doll. Or a garden gnome.
Oh, my God. It's a traffic cone.
Dude.
Like, man.
That one would be tough to keister in, I'm afraid. I don't think I could. I'm not built for that one.
This is the one you need to throw.
No, that one looks terrifying, actually. It looks like a shark.
I think that one would bounce.
Yeah. That's a scary one.
Oh, wait, this one.
All right, dude. Oh my God, it looks like a largemouth bass.
That's a predator prong.
210-656-3776. JJ and Rob Show 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your early morning commute, most of our delays on the north side due to road work on 35. Now, we still have this accident in the construction zone at 35 southbound Evans. It's got you stop and go from Schertz Parkway. Southbound 35 Thousand Oaks to 410. 2 right lanes blocked with construction cones. Northbound 35 Randolph to Judson. 2 right lanes blocked. And that's got you slow from Walsham. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
If alcohol or drug use is hurting you or someone you love, you are not alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as Cicada. There is help, there is hope. Call Cicada at 210-225-4741 or visit cicada.org.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Progressive presents the Museum of You.
We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed.
Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, all the reaction from the Houston Texans, Las Vegas Raiders. How did C.J. Stroud look?
Plus, we'll get you ready for Saturday's Cowboys-Cardinals game and the rest of the NFL preseason weekend.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You ready, Vic? You ready to sing it?
Ready.
Sing it, Vic. Come on, Rob. Get with us. I got $100 smoking in my billfold. I know I ought to save it, but it's burning a hole right through my pocket and into my skin. Come Monday morning, I'll be broke again.
We got to keep them here.
Finally Friday.
Don't go nowhere.
Got my motor running for a wild weekend. Yes, sir, George. Thank you. Forget the work and blues and let the good times roll. Yes. I like how Christian McCaffrey, it says dealing with tightness during training camp. Doesn't even, no single part of his body everywhere. What's tight?
Well,
everything.
If it's McCaffrey, it's hamstring, of course.
Oh, okay. Or it could be back.
No, it's hamstring. If it's McCaffrey, it's always a hamstring.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's his Achilles.
Great.
Never healthy. Oh, look at him. He looks really tight there. That's how I looked yesterday leaving the gym.
All slouched over.
Oh, dude.
Were your legs shaking?
You're not allowed to bitch. I've told you this, right?
I know.
You can tell it as a statement, but if you want pity, you ain't getting it.
No pain, no gain.
That's right. Yesterday, so Thursday is hard sparring day, and I got kicked in the liver. And I it's the second time it's ever happened to me. I hate it. And when you get hit in the liver,
I have an unblemished record. I'm never
happened.
No, unblemished, perfect.
When it happens, your body it's like you just hit the power button.
Oh,
and you go
into shock. Yeah.
You've got no control of what happens to you. So I fell instantly to my elbows and my knees. And I was going with a guy that I usually get the better of.
Okay.
And this time he kicked me right in the liver, and it dropped me. And
was a good solid kick.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I felt like I was gonna crap my pants.
You're paying for this.
Yep. I was scared to get up because I thought maybe I did crap my pants. And then the rest of the day, the rest of the training session, I felt like I was kind of training underwater. Like everything felt like I was moving in slow motion. Mm-hmm. Like, I told Rob the way I could describe it is like it's almost like my blood was too thick. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like everything felt slow and like just arduous to do.
Gave you a good shock, man.
And then I got at the end we get in the Shark Tank and we go like not as hard as we can, but we go pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
And of course they put me in there with this guy who's bigger than me. And I'm fighting like a hurt coyote. I'm like hiding my body and then just throwing as hard an overhand right as I can, trying to get you away from me.
I just can't imagine doing that, man.
Yeah.
It's just such a foreign thing to me.
Yeah.
Can you imagine fighting somebody last night, Vic? Like literally in a fist fight.
Sometimes it depends on how angry I get.
You know what, Rob?
I do picture
it. I couldn't even. It's just. I couldn't
you know
imagine.
what though? If I went and played basketball tonight,
I know. I'm not
I'd blow my ACL out.
I'm not looking. I'm not playing basketball either. I'm not looking down on it. I'm quite impressed because there's just no way. No way.
You're a little older than me.
I was going to say even 15 years ago. There's no way. I mean, I just the very idea. Like if I knew when I woke up that morning that at 5:00 that night I had MMA practice, that I was going to get beaten and possibly kicked in the liver, that's all I could think about all day long. I would just never leave the front of my consciousness. Like
I wake up from my afternoon nap and I'm like,
it'd be like I knew today is the electric chair.
No.
Oh, dude, if I knew that there was a possibility somebody would kick me in the liver so hard that for the rest of the night I felt like my blood was too thick.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that's all I can think about.
When you put it like that, it sounds really bad.
Well, I'm impressed with the idea that that's something you look forward to, and it's kind of like people that can't speak in public, and to us, we can just grab a mic and do it, and others, it would be a death worse than anything else.
Right.
To me, knowing that I'm about to go get into a fight, and I knew it all day long, and I was not only going to get into a fight, it was going to be an equally matched fight. You know, I wouldn't be able to cheat.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
There's rules to this fight.
I couldn't bring a bar or a pipe in my pants, or if I knew that was coming. I don't know whether I'd rather go to the dentist and have a tooth pulled.
Really?
It just It's just not in my...
Did you ever get in fights in school?
Dude, you know where I grew up? Yes, yes.
Were they always on site, or was it like, hey, after school we're going to meet up?
There was both. Sometimes it happened right then. Sometimes I got jumped. Sometimes we waited. But
did you have dread on the days you had to wait?
It was never anything I looked forward to.
I was different. To it. I looked forward to it. I was like, all right.
No.
I was like
a big old boombasso.
I'm strategizing. I'm like, all right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna. And now I know how to fight. Back then, I was just like swinging.
No. Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying.
It's
like,
not in my genetics.
Like, hats off to you, because at your age, the way you're training, that's impressive.
Well, I'm afraid it's shortening your life.
I am the old person at the gym.
Well,
but that's fine. But it's just. I mean, you're in shape, you're trying to get in shape, because you did this before.
Yeah.
You know, like you did this when you were in your 20s. You know,
gotta be. Can't you just do
it's not
Tai
like he
Chi
just started
and just not get hit?
There's something to like getting hit and hitting your friends in the face every day, and like
that's what's going to happen, and what ends everybody's career there in what you're doing is there's going to be a punch, there's going to be a kick at which you can't come back from. You know what I mean? Or that it'll take you so long to get back from. It'll be very hard to begin.
But that's the thrill. You
don't
understand that.
No, it's kind of like in any sport. You know, the longer you play it, something's going to give. Mm-hmm. And normally that decision is made for you. You don't get to decide when to go. Your body tells you, well, this is it. Whatever, it might be catastrophic or a slow decline. But my fear is in the way that you are choosing to get in shape. It could be one of those, like, not only are you not fighting again, you're going to end up with a zipper someplace.
One of the guys that I served with, he put it to me best. Like when we would train and we would do things, and I was like, when I was 18, 19 especially, I was like, this is dumb. Why are we doing this? And he said, your goal in life should be the absolute hardest person to kill. Like... if someone ever tries to kill you, they should go like, this isn't even, the juice ain't worth the squeeze on this.
Oh.
And like,
if I had a uniform on,
I think I got to a point where I used to be a really hard person to kill, and then I took about 5 years off, and
then
I think I got really killable, and I said,
are you afraid of being killed?
No, but. If something happened and I needed to not be killed, I would want to be prepared for that.
That's an admirable.
You know,
I'm gonna go stand behind you.
So AJ's preference is that. Mine is doing dumbbells. However, if I get into a fight, I have about 20 years of anger in me that you would have to.
You're relying on the Hulk factor. Yeah. The rage factor will overcome, and
the rage will overcome. Kind of like AJ when you were fighting and. You know how you want to fight? You go to the locker room and
all the adrenaline.
Yeah, the adrenaline's going. Then you're like, wait a minute, my toes. What? I didn't. How was my toe broken? That's how I would feel. I wouldn't feel any pain. I would just have so much rage. That's how I would do it.
Don't pick a fight with Vic.
The thing that the thing that people who don't fight don't understand is if you're not trained for it, after about 30 seconds of fighting. It's going to feel like you worked out for 3 hours.
I know.
Your body is going to be like, what are we doing? Because it's everything working at once. So if you're not trained to do it, like you've only got you better be really good in those 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. Because after that, especially if you're fighting someone who knows how to fight and knows how to control their body.
Right.
That there's guys who do 25-minute fights still are effective at the end versus a guy off the street who's got 30 seconds before he is crumbled into a ball crying because he's out of gas.
He puts out a cigarette and then all right, let's fight.
Well, that's true. I was involved in there was a fancy kind of formal downtown at the St. Anthony Hotel.
Oh,
and we were all in tuxedos, and there was this.
Please tell me you got in a fight.
Oh, there was a fight.
Yes.
So. There was this thing that had been brewing all night long, and we were in a party in a couple of rooms, and I noticed that the two dudes that had not been getting along all night had kind of quietly stepped out, so I knew something was about to go down. So I grabbed my buddy, and of course, it's like 3 a.m.
They're like a couple of couple of bucks,
couple of old bulls that had been brewing for a long time, and these are adult professional men.
Yeah,
that this was going down. So I see this is about to happen. And I grabbed my buddy. We're all friends. We've all been friends for a long time, but this was brewing, and it finally come to a head. So we walk outside, and by the time the two of us get outside, the fight has begun. They're rolling around on the ground. And
in tuxedos?
Oh, yeah. They're rolling around on the ground. It's all kinds of stuff. And my first inclination was to jump in and break it up. Like, dude, what are you doing? I don't want anybody going to jail. And my buddy grabbed me and said, don't worry, man. They're about to run out of gas.
Oh, yeah.
And it went about 15 seconds, and they rolled around like a couple of drunk pigs. And then, they got up.
They were done.
But that's all and it was done because they were exhausted. It wasn't like the fight was over. They just couldn't swing any more punches or roll around anymore. Ooh. And true, I mean, it was 15 seconds of really looked pretty intense. And then for the rest, there was just deep breaths and red faces. You reach an age where you can't do that anymore. That's what's scary about dudes like you. Because you never know when you pick a fight. There's dudes that know how to do this, even though they look older. Like they practice this crap.
Or you don't know if the guy has demons in him like me.
Then there's.
See, you better freaking get out of the way and line at HEB, buddy.
The last time I had to
17 items, bro.
Yeah.
Last time I had to defend myself in public, probably about 10 years ago at a Texans game, and I'm tailgating with my buddies. And there's some drunk guy who's running through the parking lot just hitting people randomly.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
like
I would welcome that.
You know the guys, they show videos online of guys riding a bike on the back wheel and like riding it right by someone, they're gonna hit him
and pull him down. Yeah.
And like there was some video where finally some dude drop kicked him out of the air. Like, I appreciate that. So this guy's running around hitting people, and like he ran towards my group of people, and he sized me up and he realized this is dumb. I'm not going to do that. But he picked out a weaker deer in the herd, and when he came up towards him, that's when I jumped up and I just wrapped my arm around his neck and like
choke him out.
I choked him out, and he was like trying to tap out on me. And
we're not in the ring, buddy.
We're not in the gym. I don't. If I fight you outside of
was
a controlled
he really
area,
trying to tap out?
Yeah, he was like slapping my leg.
If you got rocks on your knees and everything.
At first, he was doing like this and like trying to hit me on the back of the head. And then that started to get real slow, and then he had a moment where he realized, okay, that's not going to work, and then he just started tapping on me.
Did you put the sleeper on him? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was like a rear naked choke, and then I just laid him down real gently, laid his head on the concrete, and let him sleep there until the security guys came over and took him away.
And if he woke up, you would do it again?
Oh, well, yeah.
Stay right there.
But see, isn't it nice to know that like
I envy that.
I want to be capable of doing that.
Right. See, I want to be capable of doing that, but
just shoot him.
Yeah.
Who's got a gun at the Texans game?
I bet there was one within 10 feet of where you were. Are you kidding me?
I don't want to go through the court.
At a tailgate of the Texans game? There are a few guns, trust me.
Okay, well, the last thing I need is to shoot somebody after I'm 9 beers in.
Well, there's the imminent threat. The dude was running at me about to punch me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather resolve things.
No, I appreciate what you did.
Civilly.
Yeah.
Civilly. All right, 210-656. Thank you. 210-65. You see, Rob just shames me.
No, I'm not shaming you.
You shame me. You say, I don't feel bad for you.
No, I don't feel bad for you when you come after your workouts and go, you know what happened to me last night? You're paying for this.
I got hurt doing something that wasn't fighting related, and he was like, I don't feel bad for you.
No, that's not different. That's different. When you come and say, last night when I was wrestling a dude that was, 50 pounds heavier than me, and this hurt, I'm like, well, yeah. Yeah.
Rob comes in, I've got my indigestion's eating me from the inside. I feel bad for Rob.
No, I don't.
Rob never feels bad for me.
I do feel bad when you deserve it. But when you bring it on yourself, I'm like that with anybody else.
All that indigestion,
I'm
bring
not
it on
asking
yourself.
for pity. I'm telling you a fact. But when you come in and you're like, well, dude, you paid for this. Like, this is what what you wanted?
You're the one who drinks all that tea. I wonder why you have indigestion.
Hey, don't be ganging up on me. I'm not
you're the one.
My liver's working just fine.
You're the one.
In fact, if I don't feed it roughly half a gallon of sweet tea a day, it gets mad at me.
All right, we'll be right back. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
Sound off like you got up there. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. The fans, the mascots, the student sections. Saturdays were made for A&M football. Let's go! Hear every play on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Nigel, why are you wearing a backpack?
I'm going back to school.
Folks, when your AC decides to flunk out or your home's plumbing is stuck in detention, you don't have to worry. At Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC, and Heating, our technicians are certified with all the latest technology and can fix any plumbing or AC issue fast and at a fair price because you deserve the A-plus service.
Gotta go, Joel. We're studying paper mache. I might have to pull an all-nighter.
Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat, and AC. 210-651-5899.
License number TACLA 141-074-EM16004.
It's closing weekend at Retama Park. Get to Retama Park this weekend for the last live quarter horse racing weekend until 2027 with thrilling racing, cold drinks, and fun for the whole family. On Sunday, don't miss the fan favorite Winnie Dog races. Watch the Speedy Pups race down the track or enter your own pup for a chance at glory. Get your tickets and register your dog today at ticketsretamapark.com. Retama Park, closing weekend. Be there.
Have you or a loved one been arrested? Call the law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and get the aggressive legal help you deserve. From criminal defense to personal injury, attorney Jesse Hernandez and his powerhouse team are ready to fight for your rights. Calls are answered 24/7 because legal trouble doesn't keep office hours. Call 210-807-8656 or visit jessehernandezlaw.com. That's jessehernandezlaw.com. The law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, has your back.
Hop in a John Deere Gator XUV for a day's work. Let's see what's on the to-do list. There goes the tree. And the fence. Not a problem. Because you've got a cargo box filled with solutions. Up to 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. And you're ready to roll.
The power's out!
Here we go again. The Gator XUV. Built for every kind of workday. Learn more at johndeere.com/Gator XUV. Nothing runs like a deer.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Did you hear my daughter Katie got Camper of the Week?
That's a big deal.
We got a big deal too, right, Mom?
Honey, shh.
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa Fe, I only paid.
Nice.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or 1.9% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Plug-in Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid. During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offers end September 8th. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday. Oh, yes! Good morning, folks. Partying. Yeah! Yeah! Good morning, everybody. I've got the party school rankings here, Rob.
You know,
the most fun schools in America.
So in my day,
Harvard.
Please, nerds.
Those guys know how to party.
Nerds.
Those nerds can party. They make their own alcohol there. In my day, I'm a child of the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Texas State Southwest was preeminent.
Yep.
Florida State was also widely believed to be one of the top. Arizona State was one of the three. Miami's
a small school.
It's a rich school too. Okay. Miami types don't get the athletics confused with the general pop. Very different.
I'll tell you one that I think it had a 7 or 8 year run on top of this list. The University of Wisconsin.
Yeah, I've always heard about Wisconsin. Don't know much about it, but you're right.
Yeah,
so I wonder what has happened. Do you think if you were a party school, because not that Texas State really embraced it, because they, no one wants to be, but they never really pushed it too far away. Well, you know what I mean? They never went like, don't none. They just, it's part of who we are, and it's part of the recruiting. Some people, they might not go to school, but for knowing it's a party school, and maybe it takes 7 years to get through, but, we'll build an alumni, and we'll keep them around for a minute, and that's who we are. And I wonder how many schools stuck with that, or went, no, we got it. We can't have this reputation.
I'm going to say something that's maybe a little controversial here, and I say this fully knowing I went to an art school where everybody was like,
free thinking.
Yeah, but I've always thought that Texas Tech would be like a huge party school.
When I was there, it was. Now I don't know if it still is
because Texas Tech it's for pretty girls that aren't smart enough to get into Texas or Texas A&M.
And for the dudes
and
that couldn't
dudes
either.
that just get, like their dads are making them go to college.
No,
or something.
and that's a very true statement. But I don't know. I can only speak of my time there way back when. So not only did you have that, the ones that weren't smart enough couldn't for whatever reason to get in. So this was plan B. But you also had a dry county, so you had to work so hard to party, you over-tried.
Okay. Well, we'll see what the updated list is on the other side. The best party schools in America. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
This is AJ and Rob in the morning with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
We visit with Donovan Nezaraku. You were a part of last year's defense as a rookie. And the most respectful way I could say this, the defense wasn't very good last year, right? I mean, and you hear people say, man, if that defense could get middle of the pack. When you hear that, how do you react to it as a member of that defense?
I don't want to be middle of the pack. I don't want to be average. Coming from a year where it wasn't the standard, it wasn't anywhere close to where it needed to be. As a competitor, it makes you sick to your stomach. We got in meetings sometimes they might, talk, say, for example, tackling, and they'll bring up the stats from last year in tackling and how we weren't where we were supposed to be. That personally, that makes me sick to my stomach. That's just the competitiveness in me. Individually, team, whatever the case may be, I don't want to be middle of the pack. I want to be the top.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1. San Antonio's Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. If you work in logistics, you know nothing moves without you. Companies need skilled people now, and Express Employment Professionals can help you find contract or full-time work that fits at no cost to you. Visit ExpressPros.com. Get support, get options, and get to work.
There are no participation trophies in the dove field. You either bag your limit or you're stuck explaining to your buddies how that bird dodged all 3 shots. Eliminate the excuses at Academy Sports and Outdoors. We got the guns and ammo you trust at low prices. So if you pull a shot, it was obviously just the wind. Right now, get up to $100 off select Benelli and Stoger firearms through September 1st. Academy. Fun can't lose. Age restrictions apply. Remember to always keep it safe.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
If you've been hurt by a commercial vehicle, every second counts. The experienced team at Davis Law Firm has helped injured clients for more than 30 years. We know the questions to ask and the evidence to gather to help you get the verdict or settlement you deserve. Many cases often involve severe injuries and complicated investigations. So don't talk to anyone until you talk to the force. Call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. San Antonio, Austin, Corpus Christi, Laredo, RGV, Permian Basin. Attorney consultation by appointment only.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
It's closing weekend at Retama Park. Get to Retama Park this weekend for the last live quarter horse racing weekend until 2027 with thrilling racing, cold drinks, and fun for the whole family. On Sunday, don't miss the fan favorite Weenie Dog races. Watch the Speedy Pups race down the track or enter your own pup for a chance at glory. Get your tickets and register your dog today at ticketsretamapark.com. Retama Park, closing weekend. Be there.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor. Pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Nigel, why are you wearing a backpack?
I'm going back to school.
Folks, when your AC decides to flunk out or your home's plumbing is stuck in detention, you don't have to worry. At Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC, and Heating, our technicians are certified with all the latest technology and can fix any plumbing or AC issue fast and at a fair price because you deserve the A+ service.
Gotta go, Joel. We're studying paper mache. I might have to pull an all-nighter.
Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat, and AC. 210-651-5899. License number TACLA 141-074-EM16004.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like a new trouble spot at Loop 410 eastbound at 35 Perrin Creek. Get reports of an accident. Looks like they did move it off the main lanes off to the shoulder. On 35 southbound, that off ramp to 1604, that is road work, exit ramp blocked. And I-10 upper level westbound North Brea Street to Culebra, just that right lane open with road work. Pretty much most all our major freeway systems right now are looking good and rolling at posted speeds. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints were each fined $500,000 for their actions in a joint practice earlier this week by the NFL. Jerry Jones said the team's going to appeal the fine and added the team would individually fine the players that were involved. The Cowboys are going to play their second preseason game tomorrow night as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, friends. AJ and Rob on a Friday. Victor Brown on the other side. Good morning, Victor Brown.
Good morning.
You know, it's so hot, my chickens aren't laying eggs.
Oh, really?
They're stopped. They're just, there's like one egg, and they're all just like, yeah.
Oh, they gave up.
It's hot. Hot.
Vic got the worst news from the doctor yesterday.
Well,
I know.
No,
for Vic, it's horrible.
Well, no, what happened was he got terrible news from his doctor and got, strangely, great news from the insurance company.
Yeah.
For him, anyway.
Yeah. Vic.
So he's even Steven.
Vic's doctor.
Because my wife and I go to the same.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
y'all share the same doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah,
is it a man doctor or a lady doctor?
Lady doctor. She's a Texas Tech grad.
Really?
Guns up.
Yeah.
I mean that in every possible
You go to
way.
a lady doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Gentle hands.
Wow.
Yeah.
But is she smart?
No. It's DEI.
She's lady doctor smart, you're saying.
Yeah, she's very smart.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying.
She's double D smart.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
That's where I go.
So yesterday she gave your wife she gave her a recommendation to drop a few pounds.
Actually, she gave her a free sample, a month's worth of a GLP-1.
Okay,
she's treating that stuff like crack,
and she's already trying it.
No, not yet, because we don't know if the insurance will cover the prescription.
I don't think you want to take just one.
Tell her to wait till after our meal that we're talking about.
Yeah,
because
she won't be hungry.
No, that'll waste it. Man, that'd be really sad.
But I was like, no.
Plus, I want to see her eat at full strength. If she's got what you tell me she's got, I'm going to be impressed.
Oh yeah, man, she can throw down.
But they told Vic's wife she's going to get on a GLP-1, and
said, we'll have none of that.
Vic was like, I imagine Vic like just hanging his head, going,
none of this, sir.
Oh no.
Had to dust off the old divorce papers.
But luckily the insurance
you have a weight minimum.
Luckily the insurance won't cover it.
I know they won't.
So Vic's like, nope, sorry, honey.
Actually,
well, the good news is you go, baby, just keep gaining weight, and eventually, and then never.
Because when she came home, I remember her she was telling me, I want to get on this GLP-1. It's this medicine. And I was like, really? So I go on the website to see if we cover it. and and our insurance doesn't.
Came through. We don't cover such things. We don't want to get you healthy.
Like you won't be attracted to her if she lost weight.
Oh no, I would be, but
probably a little less.
But I just have a preference.
Yeah.
All. Well, I like the way she is now, and she's been like the way she is now for years.
Don't change, baby.
You could tell her to say, just listen, honey. If you gain 40 pounds, you might hit diabetic status, and then they cover it.
Well, she does drink like sweet tea all the time. She's always eating cake. She's always eating cookies.
Big Red?
Not Big Red, but what do you call it?
She's doing all that stuff for you.
The Dr. Pepper Blackberry, regular Dr. Pepper. She'll drink regular
She doesn't drink
Coke.
to zero.
No, she doesn't
full
like the zero.
Sugar, full bore.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll catch that
She's
diabetes.
on her way. Yeah.
And
then she can get it and the insurance will cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but since she's not diabetic, they were like, no, we won't cover it.
Can't you piss in a cup for her? It'd be like, oh man, look her piss is full of diabetes.
Oh man,
and
there's ants on this.
Oh, bad news for Vic. Well, hey, thoughts and prayers, Vic. I hope you can keep her big, man. I hope you can keep her big. I know that's what you like.
Thank you.
All right, the party schools, best party schools in the country, Rob. They got the top 25 here, and you're going to notice a theme. And I was really disheartened to see this.
Let me guess the theme here. Big Southern public schools?
No. The theme is not a single school from Texas made the list.
Oh, well.
Top 25 in the country. We can't land one.
Well,
not
I think
one.
There's some underlying reasons to that. But
what's the party life like in Aggie Land?
I think I can't speak to currently, but my kids were there. I think the last I saw, they were in the top 5 in alcohol consumption per student.
Okay.
So they drink a lot of beer.
I feel like Texas is kind of having spent a lot of time around that campus, I don't think it's a big party school. And I think
Texas is a fancy school.
Yeah.
It's just they party, but it's not. Most people in most public schools can't afford to go hard in Austin.
Yeah.
Number
25 on the list, The Ohio State University.
Big public school. Okay.
Number 24, Delaware.
What?
That's impressive. It's not a big school.
Not a big state. Maybe. Wonder why.
I don't know. Number 23, Dayton.
Yeah.
And I've...
Dayton is a private Catholic school.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I have partied at both Dayton and Wright State University, which is also in Dayton, Ohio. Wright State, way more fun.
Really? Well, yeah.
So whatever they say about the parties at Dayton, Wright State's way more fun because I think it's a public school. It's the poor kids. They could throw down.
Yeah.
Number 22, Arizona.
See, that's old school. That's always been a party.
Number 21, Iowa.
See, that again.
You live out there in the corn. You ain't got nothing better to do.
I think there's something to that. There's when you're out on an island in a state school, and like Tech used to be in that situation, and Iowa's out there in the middle of nowhere. You try a little harder.
Yeah.
There's just nothing else to do but to lean into it.
Number 20, Michigan State. Number 19. Actually, there's a tie for number 18. So these are these two schools are tied. One is Illinois.
I spent some time on that campus in Champaign.
The other, Howard. The Howard Bison.
I was going to say
Howard in D.C. Yes, sir.
Number 17, Colorado.
I've got a niece that goes there, and it's a party school. It's just an overwhelming smell of weed.
Well, also, like I would imagine, and I don't know for sure. Maybe you probably know better than me if you've got someone who goes there. Rich kids.
It's not it's the elite school in the state.
Yeah, I can't imagine I think that Colorado School of Mines is the most expensive school.
Well,
in the
I think
state.
that's the smart one. I mean, to go.
Okay.
It sounds like you hear School of Mines. It's just a great civil engineering school.
Yeah.
So I think it's more expensive, but Colorado's like Texas. It's the elites. So
Okay.
there's a lot of money there. Yeah.
Number 16, Syracuse.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Oh, but that's another one. Like, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, seriously, no doubt.
You're basically on a farm.
Everybody I know that has ever, and Syracuse is a kind of a journalism school. Lots of guys in our industry went there. They're all partiers. They're all fun.
Number 15, this would be the best school to go to, San Diego State.
Dude, I don't know how anybody graduates from those coastal schools. I really don't.
What a life that would be. God, I wish I would gone to San Diego State. Number 14, Miami.
Well, I'm surprised, but I'm not.
It's a private school. It's not a very big school.
Lots of money in that school.
Yes.
Lots. They're like SMU, really.
Number 13, Indiana.
I've heard that before.
Now that Mendoza's gone, their party queue is way back up.
But it's party school. Google it.
Number 12, Arizona State.
That old school number 1.
That is an old school. Number 11, Miami of Ohio.
Part of the Miami Triad where the Greek fraternity system began.
Oh, is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 10, your top 10. And I agree with this one wholeheartedly. Ole Miss. They throw down at Ole Miss. And everybody at Ole Miss has money.
If you've not been, what's it called? The
Grove.
If you haven't been down to the Grove on a Saturday, that is one of the true bucket list places to be on a football day.
And I will tell you, the girls at Texas, it's hard to beat. The one place that I've been where they get trumped is Ole Miss.
Not a lot of them, but every one of them.
Every girl that goes to Ole Miss is a 10. I don't know how they do it, but it is incredible, these gals.
Southern gentility and mint juleps.
Number 9, and I imagine the party score has gone down a little in recent days due to some news, is Penn State.
Oh, yeah, well,
it's a little hard. It's a little harder to white out these days. Now that
the whiteout had a whole different meaning up until last week.
Number 8. UC Santa Barbara.
Another one of those. I don't know how anybody graduates.
I don't know how anyone graduates there.
Banana slug.
Number 7, Southern California.
But University of Spoiled Children. That's
okay.
what I've heard it USC standing for.
Number 6. I imagine the partying at USC is very different than the parties at West Virginia. West Virginia, number 6.
Less teeth and more corn mash.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Drinking shine.
Ooh, up in the hollers.
Popping meth.
Burning couches.
Number 5, now they've dropped a bit, Wisconsin. Everyone always says Madison, the best college town in the country, is what a lot of people think.
When they rank the alcohol consumption per student, I think they always lead the country. Like, they drink a lot of beer.
I would imagine so. Number 4, Georgia.
Yeah.
The University of Georgia, high on that list.
I'll tell you, Georgia folks individually are fine people.
Okay.
But when you put them all in a group, they get a little difficult to get along with.
Number 3, a longtime contender in this category, Florida State.
Always.
Number 2, Roll Damn Tide, Alabama.
Really?
Alabama. They're partying hard at Alabama. Number 1 shocked me.
I'm shocked at 2.
It is a private school in a traditional party city. But it's not like
LSU?
What is it like?
Well, remember LSU's in Baton Rouge, but you're on the right track. Tulane. Yeah, Tulane in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Well, I get the atmosphere.
But it just does, like, Tulane doesn't strike me as the kind of kids who are raging all the time. The number 1 party school in the country, apparently, Tulane.
I know. I would have thought so. I had a friend that went to Loyola, and they threw down. They had a good time. It's just so much part of the culture. It's almost like it's just if you walked into a class and you were holding a hurricane, I don't think anybody would even bat an eye.
It's just not. It's not how I picture Tulane in my mind.
It's the hoi polloi. Those are the richy riches. But I guess they got enough money and they're in the right atmosphere. They're doing it the right way. That's just them.
One of those. It's that kind of party school.
When you're doing the rail, that's normally for them. It's like thyme and paprika.
Yeah, when the rail looks like it looks like a snake instead of a worm, that's when you know.
Tulane kids throwing down.
Yeah, they're getting down. So there you go.
Would you have any desire to go to college in New Orleans?
No.
I know.
I would not want to. I love New Orleans.
Yeah, me too. But
I would never live there.
3-4 days is about all I can handle of that city.
Now, I said that a lot. I said that about Vegas before I lived there, and then.
Well, you find out that the Vegas you're accustomed to ain't the Vegas you moved to.
Yeah.
You live someplace else.
Yeah, and you just you can still have access to that Vegas. But
there ain't no getting away from New Orleans. You're in New Orleans. You're in New Orleans.
Yeah,
and everything that matters.
Yeah, I am. No interest in living in New Orleans. New Orleans is. I mean, it's one of my 5 favorite cities in the country. I hate when people talk about, it's dirty, all the crime.
No.
You know what? Most cities that are dirty and have a bunch of crime also have like
heart and
great
soul.
food and like it's not a white. It's not like Dallas. Like it's a.
There's a lot of cities. It's nice to say it's a good place to go to or be from. but you don't want to live there.
Yeah, I think New Orleans is one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you escape New Orleans, like you got out and you made a life for yourself, God bless it. That's
But
good
I
for
bet you go back on a regular.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you won't find a finer meal in the country. I don't care who you are.
And it doesn't matter where.
No, you can go anywhere and they're going to feed
good.
you right. All right, 210-656-3776. We got some tickets to give away. We'll see. I guess we haven't talked sports all day, have we?
Well, there's nothing going on.
Oh, no, we did talk sports. The WNBA we talked about.
Again, there's nothing going on.
Okay. Well, the games last night. The Texans played last night.
Again, there's really nothing going on.
And there's games coming up tonight. We'll talk that coming up next. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700, plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
It's a Yingling thing. Working a long day in your home office, pretending the kitchen counter is a standing desk, checking in with your dog like he's your supervisor, and rewarding yourself at 4:30 with a cold Flight by Yingling. Crisp, smooth, light on calories, but never on flavor. Because a heavy day of work deserves a premium light beer. And your supervisor said you earned it. It's a Yingling thing. Keep it light with Flight.
Get to Bratama Park this weekend for the last live quarter horse racing weekend until 2027. On Saturday, don't miss the fan favorite Winnie Dog races. Get your tickets and register your dog today at tickets.bratamapark.com.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Woo! Put your hands in the air.
Lordy, put it in the air. I hadn't heard this before.
You've heard this.
No, I haven't. I honestly had never heard this before.
I told you I found that folder.
This is how
in the
This is how Vic got him dancing back in the day. DJ Slick Vic.
What would be the day? When did this hit? Because I get some 80s vibe to this, but
no, this is 90s.
Oh, so it's later on. That's why I've never heard it.
The beat behind it is 80s.
Yeah.
Hashim Al Nafish and 3-6 Mafia 90s on top of it. So it's a mashup.
So
what we call matchups.
3-6 Mafia
in the
We ain't playing with you mothers. I love.
I need a big chain
Mafia.
and a loose tracksuit right now.
Yeah, and some lean.
In my Sean John.
Need some scissor.
I remember I had some of that. I just fell asleep.
Yeah. That's all it does. It's which is awesome.
Yeah, it's good, but see, my wife does not like the taste of cough medicine, like at all, like any type of medicine. She will not take it.
Really?
She would rather be sick than take it.
My wife doesn't like it. Like NyQuil, she hates NyQuil, and I'm like,
if it's not a pill,
it's medicine. Yeah, you think it's supposed to taste good?
Just hold your breath.
When we were in basic, And you couldn't go drink anywhere. The go-to was a bottle of NyQuil and a cigar.
Nice.
Good God.
What kind of cigar?
That's desperate right there.
Imagine being able to. I didn't have access to NyQuil or cigars when I was in basic training.
Well, we'd have that after our champagne brunch. Sundays in basic training at Lackland, we would have champagne brunch at noon.
I can't believe that's true.
And then afterwards, cigars. Y'all didn't do that in the Army?
No.
Man, you got that's too bad.
No, and dude, I will say, basic training was like, you couldn't smoke at basic training, right?
Oh, there were still.
They still let you. They let
there
you.
was an area.
Oh yeah, they did that.
You guys too?
Yeah. 91.
Yeah, so
92.
when I went,
no
and
problem.
again, I don't know if I'd love to know if everybody's the same. Like, I know on the brigade bar we got people from all kinds of branches, but when you guys went through basic training, were you allowed to smoke cigarettes? Like
we were, yeah.
At my basic, you could have no tobacco.
Really?
So there,
I couldn't have snuff, but I wasn't dipping then. So
no, I take that back. During the actual basic training, no, but once we graduated,
No,
and if we stayed.
My memory of in 1985, Lackland Air Force Base, we had a smoking section. Now you couldn't just. I'm gonna go take 5,
right?
But if you had, whenever
if you had time,
when
you
could go down there and hang out in this little, and it had like a red garbage can, like it was marked off, and it had to be pristine, of course, and there could never be any butts in there. I mean, there are lots of rules for the smokers, but yeah, I think my memory serves, you could.
So I saw everybody going through withdrawals.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Oh, it was bad. It was
They
bad.
were sweating, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd love to know if that's a. I bet that's probably just a standard thing now. Like,
I imagine you can.
I mean, smoking's like.
But keep in mind, when I went through basic training, like my training, my DI, my TI, these were all Vietnam vets.
Right.
I mean, it was a different era.
I mean, you also went to basic training in a time in the world where you could smoke in McDonald's and on airplanes and in movie theaters.
Yeah,
so
it was prevalent. In fact, it was required in some places.
Let's see. FedEx Bob says, that wasn't Air Force Basic in the late 90s and early 2000s. I had to sneak peanut butter cups in my underwear to get proper nutrients. I don't know that peanut butter cups are
in your underwear.
Nutrients.
Well, wait a minute. In your underwear, that wasn't a cup by the time you got it. It looked like something entirely different.
It's like he did the cookie mile.
Yes, he did. Dude, that's how you get out of the military altogether. What's that on your hand?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep. No smoking in basic training and in AIT, I think, says Claymore. He went in 99. So I went in 98, so it was right around the same time.
85.
Yeah, it was the apprenticeship school that you can. It was right after you graduated. Then there was just this little box, I guess it's like closed off. And that was the smoking area, and there was about 100 sailors in there.
Yeah, it was a popular little area. Yeah.
Dude, I was like the only guy. I was the only guy that in my unit that didn't either smoke or dip. Like when I got to my real unit,
I can't imagine the modern military not allowing you to have snuff.
They allow it now, or they. I mean, everybody had it,
but not in basic.
Not in basic training, no.
Yeah.
But because. You can't smoke in the field because of light discipline.
Yeah.
But everybody, even the smokers, switch to dip. They're like, oh, it's gross. But
that's what I'm saying. The military functions on nicotine and caffeine. I can't imagine them saying no more of this.
Yep. Or I mean, if it's not nicotine, it's cocaine.
But they function on that.
Yeah, something.
Where you are in the world.
Yeah, if Ramon says Fort Sill, Oklahoma in 98, no smoking for sure there. So it wasn't. I thought maybe it was just infantry, but no, if it was everywhere, I think, I would imagine. And FedEx Bob said no peanut butter in a cup. No, he said no peanut butter in a cup from the chow hall. They gave us 10 seconds to eat. It was sealed. Okay, I thought you meant like a Reese's cup you
like
put under pants. Put under your taint.
Dude, that's how you
and then
get out.
Later. I was like, oh, that's gross. I mean, I'm not here to judge. He said they gave us 10 seconds to eat. You guys didn't have to eat real fast, did you?
We did.
I think every chow hall in the military is treated the same way. Because you had everybody in the same room, and you had a bunch of TIs circling around like attack animals. So it was not a pleasant experience.
Do you remember how long you had? I think I had like 3 minutes.
I don't think it was a lot. I think we had it wasn't nearly as bad as maybe Army or Navy, but it was not like a pleasant sit down. No, it was one of those more tense times of the day.
We only had one utensil. We had a spoon. And your spoon had to be universal for everything you ate.
So all the way through basic, you had that? No.
You ate with only a spoon.
I will say this, and God bless them.
We had napkins and stuff.
The Air Force, in my entire, I'm an Air Force type kid. I grew up in it.
Yeah.
The Air Force food was always pretty good. I'm telling you, when we went through basic, I don't remember food being bad.
Well, I remember I was just so hungry that it didn't matter what.
Well, I think there might be some of that.
I was like, okay, whatever.
Did y'all have when you went to chow? Did you go to the right side for the dinner or left side for the speed line? Did y'all have a speed line?
We didn't have that. No.
Yeah, speed line was like hamburgers, French fries, hot dogs.
No,
whatever.
we didn't have a choice. Well, we had a choice in that I think there was like you had your tray like a cafeteria, but
yeah,
it was one of those things you never stopped moving. If you hesitated, you were going to miss because you had to keep walking.
No, we had like you put your tray up, and there was 3 people, and one gave a scoop, the next person gave a scoop,
we were going
and
to
the
a
next
cafeteria.
person gave a scoop.
We had a
and
long,
then you moved on.
You could get like it was like a cafeteria.
I mean, it was like a cafeteria, but without options.
No, we had maybe an option or two, but you could even grab a dessert if I'm not mistaken.
We had dessert, which was a big point of contention for me. But
you guys weren't allowed to eat it.
We weren't allowed to. It was the cookies were cookies and soda. We had a soda machine too. We were only supposed to drink water and Powerade.
They had Powerade and Fanta.
The cookies and sodas were for drill sergeants only. And if any Joes tried to get any cookies or sodas after the meal, everybody got smoked until the first person threw up because they always assumed it would be the cookie eater to throw up. But I would when I got to basic training, I was already ready to be in infantry basic training, and a lot of other guys thought they were going to like summer fat camp, so they were a bunch of fat bodies. So I would eat a cookie knowing damn well that I wasn't going to be the one to throw up. Some other fat ass was going to throw up before me. So that's just to let you know how the reason why I had no friends in basic training.
You're a lone wolf, McQuaid.
No one liked me.
You're a
there.
lone wolf.
I was the worst person in basic training. I really was. Like, I think back to what I was in, and like when dudes would screw up, I would take Icy Hot and rub on their eyes while they were sleeping, and then shake them to wake them up.
Oh, you were that guy?
I was that dude. If you made my life harder, I was gonna punish you.
Oh, I was the fat kid in camp. Yeah, I made the entire company run maybe about 20 extra laps because I just couldn't keep up.
Dude, I would have rubbed Icy Hot in your eyes every night till you got your fat ass running.
However, by the end of basic training, I was not the last one to finish. There was maybe about 10 or 15 people that didn't make it, but I made it across the mile and a half in 12 minutes.
Okay.
Well,
and
that's all you needed.
wait, however, I almost died crossing the line, but I made it.
1 mile in 12 minutes?
Mile and a half.
Mile and a half?
Yeah. That was the requirement to pass basic.
I think it was a mile and a half.
How old were you when you got to basic training?
21.
And it took you 12 minutes to run a mile and a half at 21, and you didn't drink?
No. I didn't drink, smoke, didn't do anything.
What was wrong with you?
I drank a lot of sodas back then.
Bro,
That's what caused my diabetes.
Were you a great big fat person when you got there?
Yes, I was a little fat.
Okay. Could you do like push-ups and sit-ups? And
when I first got there, I could only do 12 push-ups and like 15 sit-ups.
I would have kicked your ass every day.
But, of course, at the end, I was able to do 50 push-ups
and
60 sit-ups with no problem, not breaking a sweat.
What was your mile and a half time at the end?
At the end, it was 11:56. So I had
still.
So
I was running my 2 miles under 12 minutes.
Well, I hope
was like
so.
right around 11 minutes.
Well, that's your job.
Well, the Navy SEAL that was leading the run ran it in 8.5 minutes in combat boots, wearing a 50-pound backpack. You imagine? And here I am, just with my own weight. I'm struggling.
Come on, Vic.
A little panzón, but I did.
Well, he was on a boat, like he was going to have to run.
You never know, and but
I could swim like an MF.
Yeah, you should have had. That's the test, right?
Yeah.
But when you were in when you were in basic training, you weren't necessarily with guys who were doing the same job as you, right?
No.
But 99% of the guys are going to be on a boat.
Some of them might be Navy SEAls one
those
day.
guys better be running faster.
Oh, there were some guys in my company that finished at the same pace as that SEAL.
But I'm just saying, Army Marines, 99 better be able to do that in 8 minutes because that's what you're going to be doing.
And
Air
I was
Force
going to say, there was a guy, I remember he was an older gentleman. He had went through Army boot camp, got out of Army. He went through Air Force boot camp, got out of Air Force, and now he was in my company joining the Navy.
The hell's that guy's problem?
That's his third branch of military that he joined.
What did he say about basic? Like it was cake or hard?
He goes, the Air Force is a lot easier
because
it was only 6 weeks.
Yeah.
See,
Air Force was not hard.
The food's better.
Yeah, it was.
When I got to basic training, I was running like 11:05 for 2 miles. By the time I left basic training, I was running like 11:15 because I gained weight at basic training. I was like the only guy at basic training that gained weight. Everybody else was dropping pounds.
There was a few of those. We had a few of those. They just had this big old belly. Like, where did that come from?
It was kind of the opposite back in '85. Yeah. Guys were in better shape. We were just better shape.
Yeah, because you did stuff outside.
Yeah,
like
so a lot of guys gained weight in basic that were getting 3 squares that weren't eating normal. So it was more like guys putting on weight than they needed to lose weight. We just didn't have every Air Force, of course, had the fat bodies. But it wasn't. There weren't a lot of that. It wasn't like there was a problem of people not being able to do it.
Did you guys fight in basic training? Like, did you fight with other kids? No?
Oh, no.
Nobody in your – because everybody was scared to get in trouble?
Yeah.
You mean like fight in like the day room?
Like in the barracks, yeah.
Oh, no. There was not one fight.
No, we had a few tussles, yeah.
I've never seen one. Like the 8 weeks that I was there was not one fight anywhere.
Dude, I was big on – like because I knew everybody was scared to get in trouble, and I really wasn't scared to get in trouble because I've been in trouble my whole life, so it was like whatever. So when dudes I would just hit people, and like they didn't want to hit me back because,
dude, you were a dick.
I was a menace in basic. I really was the worst person. Like in hindsight,
it's just one of those things. You just want to get out of there.
Yeah,
let's just get out. We don't need to do it. Just finish. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I was not
that was my goal. I just want to get out.
Get out.
I just want to go to my ship.
When I told my wife these stories, she was like, "What? Like, why were you like that?" And I was like, "I don't really know. Like, I think I was angry, and I don't really know. I was pissed off that everybody else didn't show up like ready to be a soldier.
You're ready to fight.
Yeah,
that's why you're there.
Yeah,
again, that's Army. I get that.
Basically, I was Captain America. Okay, I don't. I'm not a hero, but I was doing heroic things.
I was Bucky Barnes. I was just all like hanging out in the back trying to get the girls. Like my white uniform, baby.
Oh man! All right, 210-656-3776. AJ and Rob 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like a new trouble spot at Loop 410 eastbound at 35 Perrin Creek. Get reports of an accident. Looks like they did move it off the main lanes off to the shoulder. On 35 southbound, that off-ramp to 1604, that is road work, exit ramp blocked. And I-10 upper level westbound North Brea Street to Culebra, just that right lane open with road work. Pretty much most all our major freeway systems right now are looking good and rolling at posted speeds. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
The Cowboys are back on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Tomorrow, the Cowboys take on the Cardinals.
Off the ball! Touchdown to Pickens!
Pre-game at 8 and kickoff at 9.
Number 12 to the goal line! Touchdown, touchdown!
Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds and the Davis Law Firm. San Antonio's home for Dallas Cowboys football.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Lennar. Achieve your dream of home ownership. Stylish new homes with popular features included at no extra cost, ranging from the low 100,000s to the 500,000s. Find your dream at Lennar.com today. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for additional information and offer terms. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity builder.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Chris's Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health. Your health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
It's a really big deal at JCPenney. This weekend only, buy 2 get 2 free underwear, socks, and bras. Mix, match, and stock up on everyday essentials for the family. Yes, JCPenney. Valid 8/21 through 8/23. Exclusions apply. See stores or jcp.com for details.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. San Antonio's Sports Center.
In college football news, Oklahoma Sooners head coach Brent Venables got a contract extension through 2031 with an annual salary at $10.5 million. In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers re-signed James Harden, locking up the 11-time All-Star for 3 years and $97 million. Finally, in the Major League Baseball world, the Rangers, well, they beat the Washington Nationals 2-0, picking up a full game on the Astros. Jake DeGrom taking the W.
The Golics are back. Catch them this morning at 10 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
You wish you could. I look good. Hey! I look good. On my mama, on my hood.
Oh, my mama.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, we got a comedy bang, bang,
bang, bang.
September 10th at the Aztec Theater. I got 2 tickets for caller number 4, 210-656-3776. If you want to go to the Comedy Bang Bang show, September 10th at the Aztec, should be a good time. If you don't win tickets, you can buy them at livenation.com. The Houston Texans lose to the Raiders last night, 22-20. The Raiders score a go-ahead touchdown with 13 seconds left in the game.
Well, it was even up for the pick six that was given.
I mean, scoring, it was 17-0, like minutes into the game. But the Raiders come back and win the game. They're still not sure. Clint Kubiak still not naming
come on,
a starting quarterback for the season.
You see, I hate when we go through these games. There's no way in hell Mendoza's playing week 1.
I can't imagine.
But
if he was, you wouldn't know. Mendoza played the entire first half of a preseason
Kirk
game.
Cousins doesn't need to do squat. No. He doesn't need to show up till day 1, snap 1. Honestly, I wouldn't put him out. Maybe he runs a series that last preseason game, maybe. But even then, I ain't letting him do that because I have to have him.
Every star for the Raiders, Max Crosby, Ashton Genty, Brock Bowers, Colton Miller, their left tackle, they all sat out yesterday.
And better sit out. So
Kirk Cousins also sat out. Why would all those stars be sitting out
if they were going to be playing with Mendoza?
Right.
That's such coach speak. That's what the thing about when coaches revert to the manual and go to what you're supposed to say. Well, it's always a competition. It's open till the last. No, it's not. We all know it. They know it. There's no. Why do you have to act like you're doing something motivational when, in fact, we all know the situation? And it was very apparent last night that while Mendoza has a freaking cannon and does have pretty good pick-apart skills, he can see a defense. But there's a lot of room to improve. And it was proven last night even more so. So how can you go post-game after what we saw, which was a very rookie performance that had some highlights, and go, I'm not sure yet?
Had a pick six. It took an 11. So at the end of the first quarter, the Raiders were 2nd and 1, and the quarter ran out. So they come back from the quarter timeout. It's 2nd and 1. The very first play to start the second quarter, Mendoza took an 11-yard sack. So you go from 2nd and 1 to 3rd and 12, which is like nothing worse can happen to you than that. And they're still like, well, he might be our starter. The dude ain't starting. Like, stop. What are we doing?
If it was true, Max Crosby would be demanding a trade. I mean, if it was true, and that you got this seasoned veteran that you spent a lot of money on just to kind of weather the storm, and you're telling me you're not going to play him, I want out of here. Because I'm obviously not part of the plan.
Doesn't make a lick of sense to play him.
Well, we don't believe it. But I will say this. The thing that changed for me about the Raiders is him. And because he's such an aw-shucks, goofy kid, there's something about him that I kind of root for him. And I haven't been able to say that about the Raiders in a long time. I appreciate the Raiderness, but I haven't had a reason to really root for him. And watching the game last night, not like I'm rooting against the Texans, but I wanted him to be successful. I did. I found myself rooting for him. And I think that's one of those seed changes for the Raiders in general, and one of the reasons he's going to be so important to that franchise, because he is, for whatever reason, almost magnetic. There's something about him because he's so goofy.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer in him. Like I thought he was a good college quarterback. I think that, obviously they had a great season there at Indiana. I told you on draft day, there's not a quarterback in this class I would have used a first-round pick on, much less the first overall pick.
I think he alone has two things that everybody else didn't have. Now, he doesn't have the longevity. We don't have a lot of proof. We have a season that has a lot of reasons behind it. But he has really good check down. He can read and get the ball where it needs to be fast.
Well, it didn't do that last night.
But one of his problems was because he's got a cannon. He's got a little Brett Favre in him. He thinks he can thread the needle because he can throw it that hard, and that's one of those things he's going to have to learn he can't. But the fact is, he's got an arm to get the ball where it needs to be, and he's got a brain to pick the defense. And that's one thing that those other guys who might have a better arm and more physical and more experience, none of those other guys had that. And I think that that's going to translate. Again, all things have to be right when you're trying to grow a quarterback, but there's little things about him make me kind of root for him. I think
I'm not rooting against him.
What I'm saying is I'm actively rooting for him. I wanted him to complete the pass. I wanted him to look good. And that's a seed change for anybody that's in a Raider uniform for me.
Yeah.
So I think that matters.
C.J. Stroud played for a little bit, 4 of 6, 27 yards. Got him out of there. This is obviously such a big prove-it year for CJ.
And no receivers to throw to.
No. Davis Mills came in 11 of 15 for 93 yards. Then Brett Rippon did cleanup duty, 6 of 10, 44 yards and a pick as the Raiders take down the Texans 22-20. Like I said, a last-second touchdown. The 49ers did not need a last-second touchdown against the Chargers, 41-17.
I saw none of it.
I saw a little bit of Mac Jones. I don't know.
How did Jones look?
He looked okay. He's just a guy.
So all that talk last year, or was it the year before? This guy can start in the league.
Who I was more interested in the Chargers backup quarterback battle, which appears to be Trey Lance.
That's right. I watched him play last week. That's
right. DJ Uiagalelei.
Which Uiagalelei still got that arm.
Yeah. Both of them have a lot of raw physical tools, but they both kind of suck at quarterback.
Well, if they lose quarterback, if
Herbert's not playing, the Chargers suck
lost anyway. So what is it about Trey Lance that general managers love? There's something about him that when he goes and interviews, he gets hired.
Oh, I can tell you, he was a top 5 draft pick.
Whatever it is, think about every place he's landed.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys gave up legitimate value for him.
Yeah.
And it fell apart. And still teams are bringing him in and getting him a chance. He must be a hell of a nice guy.
Adrian Martinez was playing a lot of quarterback for the 49ers yesterday.
Is he the Nebraska quarterback?
He was Nebraska, then Kansas State. I think he sucks. And he keeps getting chances, and I don't really get it. Last night did not really go well for him. He 8 of 17, 57 yards and a touchdown, 2 interceptions. I think Mac Jones is probably the safest bet as the backup.
I think that's a given.
Brock Purdy played just for a bit. Justin Herbert only threw 2 passes last night, 1 of 2 for 9 yards.
I'm surprised he even stepped on the field.
Yeah, and then got his ass right off.
Didn't he lose a center? Didn't somebody get hurt? Yes,
Center's out, at least for the foreseeable future. But the 49ers lit them up for the most part, and obviously, didn't have any. None of the guys that you've heard of were playing. So outside of Brock Purdy playing, throwing 6 passes, it was a bunch of just dudes, and they lit up the LA Chargers last night. There are several games on the docket tonight. We'll talk about those when we get to the daily lines. Actually, there's 3 tonight. Jets, Steelers, Panthers, Jags, Packers, Broncos. Everybody else plays this weekend.
That's not a whole lot that moves the needle there for me.
The Cowboys play tomorrow, the late game on NFL Network. Standalone, 9 o'clock
9 o'clock kickoff as they bring all the equipment home, training camp done in Oxnard.
Yep, they'll be in Arizona tomorrow and then head home to Dallas and get ready for the season from there from now on. So the Bills play at Cleveland, which, what a treat. What a treat. Head into everybody's favorite destination.
You said Cleveland, but when you brought up did you hear Joe Burrow yesterday?
No.
Something's going to have to change in Cincinnati. This dude is about wore out.
He's tired of getting sacked all the
that's
time?
what he said. I'm tired. He said tired like 3 times.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe if you wouldn't stand on the soapbox and get your receivers, every receiver, high-end money, you would have spent some money on the offensive line, dummy.
The season hasn't started
That's
yet.
what you know what, Vic?
You're already
when
tired?
I heard him bitching, I'm thinking, no. And if I'm
week -2.
If I'm Zach Taylor, no.
Oh, he's going to be fired so quick.
Don't put the house on the market, honey.
Man.
Don't buy anything.
Yeah, right. Just start renting.
Oh,
you know what?
no.
Cincinnati's defense is a little bit better than it's been the last couple years. I watched them last week. Remember, I told you I watched their whole game. There's some things to like about them, but the offensive line is still so dreadful. Joe Burrow's going to get hurt again. Like, there's just no way around
They're
it.
in such a blood and guts, if not great division. It's a blood and guts division.
Yep.
So every week, such a struggle. Bengals might be in for a long, bad year.
That's wild. And it's funny because when I was watching their defense play, I was like, man, maybe this team could, maybe they could be the sneaky. I don't think so. Not if your quarterback's already talking about being tired after a preseason game. Oof, not ideal. Like I said, we'll talk more. We'll talk more about that later on in the show in the daily lines. We had no double dong winner yesterday.
Don't go with Seeger because he got us a dinger.
Who was
Jake Berger.
Berger.
Yeah,
you got Berger.
You got Berger.
But they picked up a game on the Stros, so it's not all as lost.
Oh, the Stros. They should have picked up 2 games on that.
Maybe when you get the 10-run rule twice.
Stros lost 18-3. What? 18-3. Yeah, you heard that right.
A football game?
I think they were
might as well have been
too much on offense.
The pitcher for the Astros yesterday, Peter Lambert, 9 earned runs in 3 2/3 of an inning.
Almost like what's his ERA? Like infinity?
No, his ERA.
If you have 3 dudes up 3 and 9 earned runs in 3 innings.
Well, his ERA is only 3.68 for the year. Like that's actually,
not anymore.
Well, no, that's what it is now. So he was pitching pretty well.
Dude, he got roped.
Because bad day. Got his ass kicked. So sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like the Astros at the end of the game had a left fielder pitching. That's how you know it's a bad day. But at least he's a lefty, Lamont Wade.
I wish I'd have bought a ticket to see that.
And to the Angels of all teams too. The Angels probably haven't scored 18 runs all year.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
Still not as bad as the 22-0 the other day for the Mariners, where
that's bad,
dude. I didn't even know this at the time when we talked about that game. When it was 19-0, bases were loaded with 1 out, and they hit a fly ball out to center field, and Julio Rodriguez caught the ball easy. And then he turned around and threw the ball into the stands.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So they got, the runs just were free. And it's like, dude, there's only 2 outs, bro. You can't throw the ball to the stands.
All right, new rule. If I go see any baseball game that is of professional nature, and it's their 15-point spread, I get a free ticket to the next game.
Yeah. When
obviously, you guys didn't
like,
come prepared.
How is he a professional?
So I get to watch a real game.
Not only that, he's their best player. He's their best player.
So when you're down like 9-0, you start rooting for the other team.
Come on, it's
like I get a free ticket to come back and watch this crap again.
Yeah, it's like when there's nothing else to root for except the other team missing back-to-back free throws, so you can get some free nuggies.
Yeah, this is that equivalent. Throw him a meatball. We need 15.
All right, we'll wrap up the second hour. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
Talk to the boys. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show.
O'Reilly Auto Parts gets you back to savings. Pick up select Royal Purple fuel system additives. Buy one, get one free. Plus receive 4 times O Rewards points.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at tsaog.com.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets. Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, all the reaction from the Houston Texans, Las Vegas Raiders. How did C.J. Stroud look?
Plus, we'll get you ready for Saturday's Cowboys-Cardinals game and the rest of the NFL preseason weekend.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Huh?
The Pixies.
Yeah. Yes. Got a story here about a gal who was giving a talk about kink and Christianity. And this gal went to a church and was talking about how not everything it wasn't in front of a full congregation. I think it was she was a speaker for a group that was having some issues.
Okay. I'm curious as to what denomination hosted this. Does it say?
It does not say.
It just says Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she says that there was a guy who, she spoke about how not everything that is considered weird is necessarily a gonna send you to hell kind of sin. Obviously you want to control your desires and things like that, but there's a fine line is what she was talking about. And she was a former sex worker who had turned her life around. Mm-hmm. And a fella heard her and was too shy to approach her at the pulpit, but he sent her an email. And in due course, figured out that what he wasn't really looking for a theological debate here. He was looking to be tickled.
What?
And he asked her if it
is tickling a sin?
Is it a sin for me to want to be tickled?
I don't think so.
And she's like, well, no. And then he says, well, since it's not a sin, would you be willing to do it for me? And now she has a job where she makes $150 an hour.
I've heard about the tickling thing.
going to tickle this guy. She said her usual shtick, she says, was threatening someone with a cane. Like she was a dominatrix.
Right.
Yeah. But she said,
Good Lord.
he showed up at her front door looking anxious.
Okay.
And after a few pleasantries, I started to tickle him, and he sent me a list of his most tickly bits. And it's all the
When was the last time you were tickled?
I don't even know.
I don't even know either.
I don't know. I'm not really ticklish.
I'm
thing.
ticklish.
Are you?
I am.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm ticklish, but there's no way I could have my feet done because my feet tickle. There's no way. But if the reason I ask is if you're thinking you're about to get tickled, you don't get tickled. It's when you don't want it is when you know what I mean. You can't.
I can't imagine paying $150 an hour to tickle to get tickled.
It's very strange.
Now I will say this: tickling is one of the things that you cannot do to yourself.
That's what I'm saying. And you can also, if you know it's coming, you can kind of turn it off.
Yeah, like there's a sensor in your brain that dampens the sensation of it if you can predict what's going to happen.
But if you don't know it's coming and you start getting tickled, I mean, yeah, I could pee my pants.
Which I guess is very much, I mean, I guess it's like the people who are into spanking.
But I don't like being tickled. It's one of those things you don't have much control. It's like, yeah.
But I think that's why some people are into it.
Yeah, I think so.
$150 an hour to be a tickler. Would you do that?
I'll tickle somebody for $150.
Would you?
No.
Give me a whip, a cane, and
you only tickle with your fingers.
You're a tickle monster.
Tickle.
Oh.
Well, for $150 an hour,
and you
would
have
do
to
that?
talk like that. You can't. You have to go the tickle voice.
What do I have to wear?
You're wearing whatever you're wearing right now.
I'll do it.
But
sign me up.
The guy's going to be naked, though.
No, not a guy.
Hey, I'm Vic Brown. I'm here to tickle you.
Whoever shows up, you can't be a sexist and only tickle girls.
I can.
Yeah, you're a pro tickler.
The tickler's going to be naked.
Yes, I can. No.
So there'll be girls come in, but you'll also have to take care of dudes when they come in.
Only the girls. We have girls to take care of the dudes.
No.
Yeah.
If they were, they were requesting a strong-fingered man.
Don't look at me. You're the one in the Army. I'm the Navy.
Well, you're probably used to tickling dudes more than I am.
Tickler.
Hey. All right, 210-656-3776. Halfway there on a Friday. We're going to talk about the whore hierarchy on the other side.
The tickler's on the bottom.
Tickler's bottom, way on the bottom. 94.1.
The tickler.
San Antonio Sports Star has South Texas' biggest sports stick, enhanced by Dr. Boom Boom Powell. KTFM Floresville, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Happy Friday. As you head into your commute, no major incidents going on. Now, your travel time on 1604 northbound Calabria to Houseman, almost 15 minutes. 10-minute ride on 90 eastbound 211 over to Loop 410. 1604 westbound, that's starting to slow down. Judson over to Blanco Road. Now, if you guys see something we're not talking about, call us on the traffic tip line so we can check it out at 210-785-2601. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
This report is sponsored by USPS Ground Advantage. We mean business.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast.
Pump up the volume.
When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Visit USPS.com/groundadvantage to learn more.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Oh no, I dropped my lip balm in the water. I can't think of anything worse than the looming threat of potentially having chapped lips. It was ginger vanilla too, my favorite flavor.
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran-owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets? Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. The biggest sale of the year is happening now at North Park Chevrolet. Drive a new 2026 Silverado 1500 Custom for $34,867 or the 2026 Traverse for $36,999 and 2.9% APR. Plus, enjoy 2 years of no-charge oil changes and a 1-year wash tub pass on new vehicles. Together, let's drive North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes from Loop 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
It's a really big deal at JCPenney. This weekend only, buy 2 get 2 free underwear, socks, and bras. Mix, match, and stock up on everyday essentials for the family. Yes, JCPenney. Valid 8/21 through 8/23. Exclusions apply. See stores or jcp.com for details.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints were each fined $500,000 for their actions in a joint practice earlier this week by the NFL. Jerry Jones said the team's going to appeal the fine and added the team would individually fine the players that were involved. The Cowboys are going to play their second preseason game tomorrow night as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals.
Sports Center brought to you by SAPDcareers.com. The San Antonio Police Department is always hiring.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, friends. AJ and Rob on a Friday, getting you ready for the weekend. Partying, yeah. Yeah. There's a hierarchy, Rob. A hierarchy.
And who established this?
Sex workers. That's
so
what,
they know.
They know.
They know their class.
Yes.
They know their lane. All right.
And basically, like, this gal named Emily Mai.
Is tickling?
No, I don't think she's a tickler. But she began working at a strip club in 2014 and figured out the hierarchy, which is a social stratification system within the sex work industry.
So what is sex work?
It can be a lot of different things. Yeah. I mean, there are people who make a living on OnlyFans, like that gal we talked about, that pro wrestling gal.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even show boobies, like just but it's considered sex work.
But if you're objectifying your body with a sexual intent, it's called sex work. So it doesn't have to be sex
but if it's
or
the
kink.
Intent, right?
And you don't even have to be with anybody. You can be alone in a room and still be a sex worker.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much you charge, how much skin you're willing to show, all of that stuff impacts your standing in the hierarchy. Emily is now an OnlyFans creator. She's been doing it for 7 years.
Probably a millionaire.
She makes about $28,000 per month. That's a pretty good living.
How much are you having to do? Like, how long are you on air doing this?
She says there are people within every part of the adult industry that think they're better than others. People think their type of sex work is better than others. In a corporate environment, the hierarchy is easy to decipher. You have your CEO, then you have a COO, their managers and staff, but the hierarchy is not as clear-cut.
Like, well, a crack whore, I think, would be at the bottom.
I would think so. Now, full-service escorts, the high-end sex workers, so they rule the roost.
Like the Vegas types that are, hello, sailor.
No,
not them.
I'm talking about the types that.
You're calling ahead.
I'm going to fly you out to New York for the weekend. Like
them, the high-end call girl.
Yes, okay. Like you might live in L.A. I'm going to fly you to New York, or I'm going to fly you out to Greece for a week.
Rick, the limo driver, if you're listening.
Yeah,
let us know.
Yeah. If you know anything about that, I'd love to know. Emily says, I have a lot of full-service friends. There's a lot of judgment of escorts people feel aren't charging enough.
So she calls those full service. She has some full-service friends.
Yes.
All right.
And if you're on a private website, they aren't impressed if you're charging too little.
So you got to, if you $2,000, you're going to get $2,000 worth of fun.
There's a belief that hourly rates should start around $1,000 an hour, rather than other escorts charging about $500 an hour.
Like Costco, right. Like the Costco.
Yeah. But if you're going to be a gal, first of all, if somebody's buying your trip to Bermuda for the week,
plus $1,000,
$1,000 an hour.
Yeah, plus that.
No, that you and I are going to get $1,000.
No, it's like, hey, I'll give you $20,000. I'm going to pay for your flight. You're going to come here, and it's going to be our weekend. You'll make $20,000 this week, and you'll just do do all the stuff.
Yeah, do it.
And she also says if people don't charge extra for anal or services like that, girls might gossip about that and say you're undermining sex work. Now, sometimes it's per appointment. Sometimes it's per act. Lilith Lodge says that she charges well over $1,000 per appointment and charges extra for things like condom-free blowjobs. Like if she's going to do that, that's going to cost you like an extra $300 or something like that. It says anal is usually, but not always, part of the PSE. You know what the PSE is?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know.
The porn star experience. That's usually the...
Is that like a ride at Disney?
Yeah, that's usually the package that comes at a premium. That's the high-end package, like where they'll just do whatever you want them to do. So if you're an escort who doesn't charge more, they say it sets a bad precedent for the other hookers.
Clean my house.
Yeah. That it says that guy might then book another escort and expect the same thing as part of the girlfriend experience. Some escorts offer a girlfriend experience, then porn star experience, and then you still pay extra on top of that for anal because of the prep work that goes into that.
I think they're going to have to unionize.
Well,
you're going to have to unionize, set a standard.
Get organized and everything.
Then you'd have your union members who are card carrying.
Now, below them are what's called the content creators.
And those are the scabs.
Mm-hmm.
Full-service sex workers look down at OnlyFans girls who don't do in-person work. They feel like they're not really sex workers because they don't go through the same difficulties. Because content creators are less likely to be attacked at work. They don't deal with people face-to-face.
Right.
I agree with all that.
They don't have to deal with, like, if a dude's got bad breath.
But wouldn't you aspire to that? Why would you look down on that? Why didn't you? I think I'd aspire to that.
Well,
like,
you're
man,
not
got it good,
but you're not going to make the money that you're making as
they're
the
gonna
full
make $28,000 a month.
Well, that's true. Many of the prominent OnlyFans models, like Lily Phillips and Annie Knight, both perform face-to-face content for their subscribers, but it's Bonnie Blue is the most critical of the women who don't have sex on camera. She says the bleeping lazy majority of the people in my industry are just sluts. There's nothing else to them. But that's the difference between me and them. They expect men to subscribe, to want to talk to them, but you should work for it.
She's a pro. A pro's pro.
Emily herself has felt this rejection at adult industry events despite being a prominent OnlyFans model. A full-service provider came to speak to me because she thought I was another provider and asked to work together. But when she found out I only did content, her whole demeanor changed. The conversation just died. She's like, she didn't want anything to do with it. They feel like you're not really one of us. It's disheartening. When you're kicked out of the whore club, I could see how it's a little disheartening. She says, just because I'm not doing stuff in person doesn't mean I have my own difficulties.
Doesn't mean I'm not a whore.
I still deal with horny men, which to be fair, it's a difficult job. She said, I always feel the need to justify myself and say, hey, I've done stripping. I've done topless waitressing. On the other hand, you've got content creators who don't want to be associated with the full-service escorts. So they want to separate themselves and say, hey, we don't have to do sex. All I'm doing is showing boobies and getting paid. That's all I got to do. Some girls.
When do these ever cross paths? Only at conventions?
I think at conventions, yeah. I've spoken to content creators who don't do sexual acts in their content who say, I'm not a sex worker. I don't have sex for money. I don't sleep with guys. So how can I be a sex worker?
That's why I asked initially, how do you define it?
So everybody kind of defines it a little differently. Now,
I think once the penis or something enters you're in sex. Something comes into your body, you're in the sex work.
What if someone pays you to play with yourself on camera? That's sex work, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. So the OnlyFans.
But if I'm alone,
that's hot.
I don't know, man.
There's one OnlyFans model who brags about making $50,000 a month from non-explicit content.
Yeah. Anybody who gets money is a sap.
And you've heard this gal. You've probably heard of this gal for sure, Vic. Sophie Rain.
Yeah.
She describes herself as a virgin and a Christian, and she's got 8.9 million followers on Instagram and is one of the highest OnlyFans earners in the world.
I'm a follower.
And she does basically all she does is post bikini pictures where she jiggles her boobs around.
That's it?
That's it. And now, I'm
on her Instagram.
There's people who are pissed off that, like, now you're making money and you're undermining now the girls who actually are taking it off. Which, listen, man, I'm a big believer. If you can do the least amount of work possible and get paid the most, you're doing it right.
Yeah. The less you do, the more you make. Oh, look, remember her Bad Baby? She's also in the realm.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Look at her now.
Catch me outside.
She's making some money. Now, is she a worker or a shower? Is she a shower or a grower?
She's probably just a shower.
Just a shower?
Yeah.
Okay. Then there is the category they call guilty by association.
Okay.
Now, this could be like
a Hooters girl?
A girl that you could bring in, like maybe you're not a full-time OnlyFans creator, but you get, let's say I'm a hot chick and I'm making $50,000 a month on OnlyFans, but I need some gal to come in and do stuff to me. But she's not like a full-time sex worker. It's just like one of my friends.
A collaborator.
I'm bringing in a collaborator.
Okay.
And I'll be like, hey, I'll give you $5,000 and let's do some girl-on-girl stuff. That's the next level. Then it gets down to strippers. And it says there's a lot of camaraderie in the strip club changing rooms. And there's a sense that everybody's in this together. We're all chatting. We're all sharing stories about this super drunk guy or this great client. And I loved that. It was so much fun. But it's very much sex work because you're still naked and you're having intimate moments with men. And pole dancing and stripping are typically gateways into the industry.
Yep.
But it's not safe from the whorearchy dynamic, it says. There are strippers who will say, I don't do full service. You only see me at the club and I'm not doing anything else. But there are also some strippers who will, if the price is right, may do a little after hours performance for you where
unsanctioned work.
Yes, where she doesn't have to share with the tip pool. She doesn't have to tip out the bouncer, if you know what I mean. So the big question becomes whether you're selling pictures of your boobs or you're just bouncing them around in a bikini or you're, licking stuff for money.
Okay.
Is it all sex work? And these are all people who have different opinions. Like it's I find it fascinating that like there are people who would say that if you're an OnlyFans creator, you're not a sex worker. If you're a stripper, you are. Like the fact that these escorts are arguing with them over it. Again, it's like I said, Vic. It's like a Spanish person saying you're not really a Latino because you're a Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they look down their nose at you. But I mean, and then you would look at that way at a Honduran. You would, like Vic says,
that's something you're born to.
Hondurans.
Yeah.
You know, the only time I've ever run across the different Hispanic tribes fighting each other was in Florida, and you had the Dominicans, you had the Mexicans, and you had the Puerto Ricans. And the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans looked up to the Mexicans. They felt like the Mexicans had gotten there first. They owned all the land, and they made the Dominicans and Puerto Ricans pick the fruit.
Okay.
So they look at the Mexicans as the people up on the hill. And then the Puerto Ricans look down on the Dominicans because the Dominicans got there after the Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
So then there's that hierarchy there, which I would not have expected in Florida. I would have thought like the Cubans would have ruled the roost. And quite frankly, the Cubans nobody likes.
Oh, really?
Not any of them. No one likes the Cubans.
You know, in the military, there was a bunch of Puerto Ricans that. We got along, but I could not, for the love of God, understand.
Oh, that's mushmouth,
anything.
right? They're just mushmouth and fast.
Porque hablo español como así. Yeah, they were going, man, ven para acá. Like, what did you just say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, enunciate your words, please.
Don't judge them based on that, Vic. It's wrong
can't
of
understand
you.
them.
It's wrong of you. And they say at the end of the day, us women, men, trans, non-binary workers are all just trying to make money. There shouldn't be an internalized misogyny, but there might be some shame. Yeah. And it's very sad that some whores are being treated worse than others just because
sounds like
of the
they're being
work that
treated
they do.
worse by other whores, though.
Well, that's what it is.
Because I never really separated.
Now, Vic, like, would you that brings me to the next question?
What?
What is cheating? Is looking at OnlyFans cheating?
Yeah.
Cheating is in the eye of the beholder.
Is it really?
Is
looking at pornography cheating?
No.
Why? Because it's not an interactive thing. It's a one-way window.
Right. It's just a one-way thing. You're looking in. Okay, you're getting off. But if you have contact with somebody personally,
what if you
and
watch
you
so
sought
much
it out?
porn you have no desire for? Is it cheating then?
If I watch so much porn,
that's all you're after.
Vic's like, dude, I watch the most porn.
Like you,
that's how it is now. So,
well, I mean, like,
yeah,
you have no desire for your partner. Is it cheating then?
So I've got a poll
If
here.
you don't have desire for your partner and you're looking at all of that, then why are you there?
Well,
Just
I'm
get
just
out of
saying.
it.
Well, people that cheat on their wives, and just why are you still with your wife?
How many people do you believe? This was a poll. What percentage of people?
Yeah.
What percentage of people do you think said having sex with someone else is cheating?
100%.
94%. That's odd to me that there are 6%.
No big deal.
It happens.
Sometimes something slips in. You never know.
Okay. What
I
about
fell down?
sending naked photos to someone else?
You're getting pretty. You're getting in the same realm. 95%.
82%.
So there's 18% don't view that as a problem.
Not cheating.
Just showing off. Right?
Using a dating app while in a relationship.
Also, I would think high 80s.
80% flat.
80% flat.
Now,
Really?
I mean, these are all in the majority, though, so that's at least...
Well, at least maybe they're qualifying. Well, as long as you don't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if it's just like for the thrill of the hunt or whatever.
Yeah.
Kissing someone else.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
We're getting into,
73%.
So they'd rather... Okay.
Secretly messaging or meeting up with an ex.
Ooh. Yeah, we're up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you're showing intent. Yeah. You don't want to be in a relationship.
And you already have carnal knowledge.
So you're kicking your wife to the curb on this one?
Yeah, easily.
69%. 69%. Forming a deep emotional attachment with someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Get out.
52%.
So you can. They're qualifying it as friendship.
Yes.
Again, if nothing physical, just friendship.
However, I will gather up evidence, as much evidence to where it's her fault. And despite in marriage, it doesn't matter. The guy's always screwed, but I will have a good lawyer.
All right. Directly engaging with OnlyFans or a similar site, like a content creator. Like, so messaging with an internet girl you'll never meet in real life,
I'm obviously
but
out
you
of the
whack
norm.
it to.
I would say that's just as much cheating as cheating.
So what if your wife's looking at OnlyFans and looking at all these hunks?
That's cheating is cheating.
Right?
That's 47%.
So less than half think
Less
that's
than
cheating.
half thinks that's cheating. I mean, because it's someone you're never going to meet.
I think that the outlook from this generation astounds me.
Developing romantic feelings for someone else, even if nothing physical ever happens. Yep. That's 100%. Cheating?
That's cheating, man.
40% say that's cheating.
Well, who's saying that it's not? I don't get it.
I know.
Do you not understand how relationships work?
Okay, here's one.
Wait, where'd you go to school first?
What exactly?
All right, here's one that I think this is where we might draw the line.
All right.
Using AI chatbots or virtual companions for sexual conversations.
AI?
Not a real person.
It's still cheating.
Talking to a robot?
You are, yes, you are.
So a real doll is cheating?
No. You're sexting with a robot, which means you're taking away some sort of there's only so much of a pie, and you're devoting some of that to this robot where you should be probably devoting it to the significant other.
Yeah, but if
see, to me, it doesn't. But intimacy does not.
If that's the case, then watching pornography is cheating because then
well, again, if it's going to the point, that's why
masturbating is cheating.
If you're masturbating to the point where you have no desire for your partner, that's cheating. Now, just watching it to pass the day, I don't know. That's up to the beholder. But the moment it starts taking away from your relationship with the other one, whether it be physical, whether it be emotional, all of that to me is cheating. It doesn't have to be a physical act. Once your attention, your devotion, your love, your care is lessened by an attack with something else, somebody or something, that to me is cheating.
But those robots, they talk about dirty stuff.
Yeah,
my wife would never talk about.
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking to a jury.
30%.
I'm just saying.
30%.
You have to draw the line.
30% of people say that the chatbots, like an AI robot, is cheating.
It's a little weird, but if that was the only thing you heard, you're like, well, okay, that's not.
Like, I would be like,
but it's kind of like a gateway drug.
Like, ask me the question.
No, I agree with that.
Kind of like, why not me?
It is a gateway drug, but if you caught your wife talking to a robot, you wouldn't leave her over that.
No, but I would have we'd have to have a discussion as to what is missing that I'm not.
Yeah. Whereas it's different than like if you caught her like physically with someone. That's a big difference. That's a big difference.
To me, that's such a huge difference. But in the modern age of communication, I think the younger people equate AI as not a human, but something that you can have a relationship with.
Okay, what about flirting with someone else?
Oh,
everybody flirts. I don't
My wife does it all the time.
You think that's cheating?
Nah, it's not cheating.
Yeah.
That's not cheating.
Nah, everybody flirts.
I flirt I flirt openly in front of my wife sometimes, like with waitresses and stuff. She's like, but it's not cheating.
No, that's not. That is far away. That's just human communication.
I do flirt with the dentist girls.
We all flirt. Everybody
and you're not cheating. You're just, you're being nice is what you're doing.
But you're overly nice to somebody you find physically attractive or even kind of. Everybody flirts.
Yeah. The 26% say that's cheating.
Well, if you're a jealous type, yeah, you're flirting. But to me...
Okay, what about this one? Fantasizing about sex with someone else.
Well,
just thinking about it, but not doing it.
That's like that old...
is that cheating?
That's Larry David. Like, do you think about me when you're pulling one off? Oh, God, no. You don't want to be there.
No,
you don't want to have any part
me.
of this.
Oh, yeah.
That's not cheating.
Is that cheating, Vic? Vic thinks everything is cheating.
Everything is cheating.
Like if your wife is, if she handles her own business, but she's thinking about someone else, that's cheating?
I was wondering why she always wants to blindfold.
Well,
why don't you want to look at me?
Why do you keep calling me Carlos?
or after every Brad Pitt movie, she disappears. I think I'm going to go take a bath.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you keep calling me The Rock?
So, I get that. I don't have a problem with
that. 16% say that's cheating. 16%. And finally... having a crush on someone else, not acting on it, just having a crush.
No, there's nothing wrong with that either.
Like if your wife had a crush on the guy who delivers the Pokemon cards to the Dollar General, that's not cheating, right?
She's got a crush on the beer vendor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she would never act. Do you consider that cheating that she has a crush on him?
No, because I have a crush on the dentist girl.
See?
Okay.
And you're flirting with her. Just a harmless flirt.
Yeah.
15% say that's cheating to have a crush on someone else.
I want you to have an active and eager sex drive. I want you to. Just focus most of it on me.
Oh, yeah. My motor's always running, man.
In every one of these cases, more women than men said that it was cheating. So like a higher percentage of women thought it was cheating in every category.
Wow, because I find men more possessive.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
Unless you're a Latina, man.
Well, there
Latinas
you go.
are real bad.
No, you're right. You're right.
They're toxicas, man.
According to the research, men are more likely to be unhappy with a sex-led affair, 46%, and are generally less bothered by emotional cheating. 20% of men care about emotional cheating.
I think that's probably that makes sense.
However, the figures for women, 35% if they're sexual, but 29% if it's just emotional. So it's a lot closer. Like they think it might as well be the same thing.
To many, it is, and more so.
Yep. 1 in 9 believe there are actually circumstances where it's socially acceptable to cheat on a partner.
I want to meet that girl. Do we have that one phone number?
Oh, yeah. All right. 210-656-3776. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. The players change, the coaches change, but the traditions never do. A&M football is back.
Are you ready to play the game?
94.1. San Antonio's Sports Star.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers the professional-grade products you need to get the job done. With fast delivery you can depend on and access to technical product experts ready to help you meet any challenge. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice, talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
It's a really big deal at JCPenney. This weekend only, buy two, get two free underwear, socks, and bras. Mix, match, and stock up on everyday essentials for the family. Yes, JCPenney. Valid 8/21 through 8/23. Exclusions apply. See stores or jcp.com for details.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids Max Strength. Its dual active formula has 1,500 milligrams of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolaids spells powerful relief. 1,500 milligrams is our highest amount of antacid per tablet. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Everybody thinks you're gaslighting, Vic. You're just trying to call everything cheating.
I don't know. I'm a jealous type.
You are.
Yeah.
You know, I think everybody goes through a jealous stage. Everybody spends a brief amount of time being jealous. I just don't have the energy for it.
No.
If I even have the slightest sense that I'm going to be jealous, I'll just break off the relationship. Like, I don't have enough.
Yeah.
It's just, if I feel like you're going to cheat and it bothers me that much, I might as well just
See,
go.
it's another reason why my wife does not have the password to my digital wallet. It'll be on my deathbed. The password is
Oh no!
All that Bitcoin is gone.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Bitcoin went up, by the way. I don't know if you check
that's
your wallet.
good.
Yeah.
No, I don't ever check it.
Get out now.
Yeah. I don't ever check it.
It went up 10 grand.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good news, man. Good news.
Yep.
What's funny is that there's a follow-up story on that, and this lady says, as a sex worker, what do you think her favorite type of client is?
A guy with a lot of money, I would assume.
This says
guy who's hung.
It says, the article is titled, "I'm a sex worker. This is why your husband is my favorite client." And it talks about how, and it's the same. It's no different for men. It's the same reason why men are interested in hookers, because
she'll do things.
Well, once the act ends,
I get up and go.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
She says, I can be confident he will head on his merry way home after our encounter and not give me another thought. He won't badger me with endless messages. He doesn't want me to pretend to care about his work triumphs or his grandchildren's achievements. He has a wife that's eminently more qualified for that. He's respectful of my private life because he has his own private life. You don't want a client who leaves you weighted down and with wretched loneliness, nothing waiting for it at home but an empty sofa and a microwave meal. That type will often become troublesome. So this lady says her favorite ones are, she's like, if someone's messaging me 50 times a day, they're jealous that I've got other clients. She's like, that's the worst type of scenario. A married man.
I've only known one guy in my life that was a frequent user of prostitutes.
Okay.
Only one in my life.
What was his name?
It was exactly that.
It was just so like you never
transaction.
Yes. And there's some people who are into that. And
I say was, I think it still is, but it's transactional.
Was he married?
A couple times.
Okay. Was he married when he was using the hookers?
To my knowledge, the divorces were not because of that.
But they were. But he was using them while he was married.
Oh, the entire time I've known.
Okay. I do think there is something too. Like there's clearly something he's not getting from his wife. But
for him specifically, and it probably is consistent, there are things he didn't want from his wife. That's why he's been married twice.
Okay.
There are things he didn't want her. There was a reason for both, and it wasn't the reason he got divorced. Though I don't think he was all the way in on either one. You know what I mean? So for him, the sex was transactional, and it was in and out, gone, no fuss, no muss.
Well, I think everybody's like that. Like there are things that I won't do to or with my wife that I've done to.
Well, but that's for her proclivities too.
Once there's a level of emotional attachment to someone, you don't want to do.
I don't think it was about kink. I just think he didn't want to deal with it. He didn't want to deal with dating. He didn't have the time nor the wherewithal to get. And when he did get married, both times it was whirlwind. He met her, and within 3 months he was married.
The most fascinating thing to me, and like the most hard to believe things, are when I hear that people had whole other families.
No, I don't know how you have. Yeah. That's psychopathic. I don't know how you have the power in your brain.
That is just wrong.
Yeah, it's just. I don't know. That's psychopathic.
Well, how do you? I mean. Not just how do you have the time?
Well, the time, the wherewithal, and the ability to convince 2 entire families are the only one.
I think usually one of them is aware, like one of the women is aware that they are.
I thought you were talking about having 2 families in different towns and neither one knows about the other.
Yeah, I mean maybe
that's psychopathic.
That's possible, I guess. I just don't know how you could pull it off.
Do you remember? Did you ever see Billions?
Yeah.
Remember Dollar Bill? He had that. He had 2 families. It's like what?
Well, first of all, you'd have to have so much money.
Oh yes.
I mean, so much that you could hide from both. So you'd have to have twice as much as you think you need.
Like how do you? I mean, yeah. What like you're just sending money off and like
you're supporting 2 families. My God.
That's crazy, man. I don't get it. I don't get it.
And honestly, while we talk and. The 2 family, that's psychopathic. Really
having one family is stressful.
Well, yes.
I would have so much anxiety.
And we all, like, when we talk about LDS and the multi-wives, what a crazy life that would be.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have the wherewithal to deal with that.
No, I see.
Right, a whole bunch of other kids.
Yeah, we all
there.
dream of that, like different woman every night. Well, then you got 8 of them in the morning. You're dealing with No,
I've had the same bag of Doritos for 25 years.
And I can't wait for the next bite.
Yeah.
Joe says 2 families. I don't even want the one I got.
That's what I'm saying. You're handling 2. You're a psychopath, man. You either were going to marry 2 families or kill a bunch of people, one or the other.
Yeah, that's wild. To me, that's the wildest behavior is having a full blown, like, not an affair.
Like a full-on family.
Yes.
100% commitment to both.
Dude, 2 lives.
No.
I just can't even imagine.
You're a psychopath.
And like every other week, you got to travel for work.
All that, different clothes. You got to make sure you don't smell. I mean, all the little things that you'd have to get away with for years. No,
I'm way too lazy to even carry on anything.
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
too stupid. I wouldn't let that.
No way.
The only way that'll happen is if they both have the same name.
They'd have to. Like, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Your name is Debbie
because I have the tattoo. Right? You know, you got to make sure they're the same name. And maybe I'll think about it, but I don't think I'll get away with it.
That's how you dig them in. That's like,
what's your name? Oh, you're on the list.
That's why you call everybody baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I got
please don't spell it wrong like Angela. Spell it different. You know, like come on, it's got to be the same.
What do you mean you spell Stacy with an IE? Are you kidding me? I got it wrong. The tattoo guy messed up. I'm sorry,
babe.
All right, 210-656-3776. AJ and Rob 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As far as any major incidents, right now we are in good shape. Now we're definitely starting to fill in 1604 northbound Culebra to Houseman, 10-12-minute ride. About 10-12 minutes, 1604 westbound Judson on over to Blanco Road. Solid 30 minutes, 1604 westbound I-10 over to 281. If you guys see something we're not talking about, call us on the traffic tip line and we'll check it out. 210-785-2601. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
When you see a headline that says Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco pack on PDA aboard a luxury yacht in the French Riviera, what thought comes to mind? Like they're making out and they're all over each other and all of that kind of stuff, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
So I see this on TMZ, and that's exactly what it says. And I look at this, and I kiss my dog with more passion than they're kissing each other right there. They look like brother and sister, for goodness sake.
Well, how in the hell do you kiss your dog?
It's like, ooh, your breath stinks. Oh, go brush your teeth. Dude, I'm just using that as I don't French kiss my dog. Trust me.
Sounds like you do.
No.
Does.
Well, the wife's
Wow.
out of town. I mean, you know, jeez.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Lennar. Achieve your dream of home ownership. Stylish new homes with popular features included at no extra cost, ranging from the low 100,000s to the 500,000s. Find your dream at Lennar.com today. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for additional information and offer terms. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
Let me ask you a question. Is your roof ready for anything? Well, Stevens Roofing, a locally owned company, has been serving our community for decades. Whether it's a commercial project or residential, or repairing your old roof, or maybe installing a new one, they've got you covered. And now Stevens offers solar. Stevens Solar Solutions can save you money and energy. Stevens Roofing, quality craftsmanship, solar solutions, and local expertise under one roof. Call 210-785-0994 or go to stevensroofing.net.
The Gomez Law Firm has been San Antonio's trusted law firm for 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us today. Jose, tell us about the cases you all specialize in.
We do ride-sharing cases, we do 18-wheeler cases, work injuries. We will be happy to take a look at and see if we can help.
If you or your family have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, you need to visit joegomezlaw.com. Call the Gomez Law Firm at 736-4040.
Onyx, I keep having stomach issues. Please make me a doctor's appointment.
Okay, are you suffering from diarrhea, bloating, gas, or oily stools? If so, you may want to ask your doctor if it could actually be a problem with your pancreas, called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI.
My pancreas? How is EPI treated?
A prescription medicine like Creon, pancrelipase, is used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes. Creon is the #1 prescribed treatment for EPI.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history
history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. You can learn more at 1-800-633-9110.
Before your appointment, visit creoninfo.com. That's CREON info.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In college football news, Oklahoma Sooners head coach Brent Venables got a contract extension through 2031 with an annual salary at $10.5 million. In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers re-signed James Harden, locking up the 11-time All-Star for 3 years and $97 million. Finally, in the Major League Baseball world, the Rangers, well, they beat the Washington Nationals 2-0, picking up a full game on the Astros. Jake DeGrom taking the W.
The Golics are back. Catch them tomorrow morning at 10 on 94.1. San Antonio's Sports Star.
Woo! What? What? Woo! Yeah. Good stuff. We're going to unveil a new little game here.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed Madonna on this one.
No, I wouldn't have either.
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with this work from her.
Yeah, it's the one with Justin Timberlake, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's just a little remix, though.
Yeah, I don't even remember this song. I know songs. I don't know this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is a B-side.
I'm unfamiliar. Oh, excuse me.
Jeez.
Wow.
That was a good one.
I drank that cereal flavored energy drink you gave me.
Oh, did you like it?
No, but I drank it.
It smelled like cereal.
It tastes kind of like Fruit Loops a little bit.
It smelled like it.
Yeah, but
wonder what color it's going to come out.
I don't know. It ain't going to be pretty when it does.
No, it's going to be bubbly.
It's going to be. I find that refreshing.
All right, hold on.
All right, Vic's got to go get his coffee, but we're going to unveil a little game.
I think I'm going to be good at this.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm going to know the song. I'm just not going to know the title.
Well, what I'm doing here is what I'm going to give you today is as simple as it gets. These are the songs that you're going to know. Everybody's going to know. Now, what we're going to do is next week we're going to play a game with the audience. We're going to bring the audience in. We're going to get some guys who think they can play this game. And we're going to have them come in studio and play the game. And the winner of the game is going to get some Cowboys tickets. How about that? I got some Cowboys.
Those are not easy to come by.
I got Cowboys tickets, regular season. Now, I'm not talking about some made-up practice game. I got regular season Cowboys tickets.
To wrestle those away from Bob.
That I'm going to give away.
Okay.
And so to whoever wins our game of Name That Tune, next week. So we'll be ready. I want the audience to hear this. And then next week we'll register a couple people who can come in on Friday and play the game.
There you go.
How about that? How about Catch Me Outside? How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
We're going to have full vetting.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a background check. We need some hair and some urine.
Yep.
Well, the urine we just want.
And Vic is going to be strapped in case you would get out of line.
No bringing dildos in here.
Yeah.
We
have our own.
Well, yeah.
You might intermingle.
Yeah, as long as it's got to be in the box.
Yeah, no.
Bring what you want to bring.
No, don't set that. Don't let that hammer out of the toolbox.
It's like
don't do that.
It's like at Christmas, new unopened toys.
No, we don't. No.
Yeah.
We want hermetically sealed. We'll use our own.
All right, you have some of those songs that I brought up.
Yeah, just give me one and I'll pull it up because I have my music library here.
Okay. Well, I can't tell you that. I can't say the name of it.
Right.
Rob's playing the game.
Okay. Well, look at the
there an
email
order?
and tell me the first one or second one or
just play them in the order that I sent them.
And do I say stop?
No,
or I'm just going to listen and I'll just know. Okay.
Well, listen, and then as soon as you know,
all right,
you say it out loud.
I'll have my noise will be.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Here we go.
And then when he presses his buzzer, Vic, when he goes, you stop the song.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the first one. Let's see.
All right. What is it?
We Will Rock You, Queen.
There you go. See, very easy, right?
Yeah.
All it takes is that.
I'm shocked. Yeah. I knew immediately. I knew that. I knew
Instantly.
the first dun-dun. The moment they did that, I knew.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the second one here.
All right.
Hold on, let's see. I know it's here somewhere.
I think Rob's going to get this one very easily.
Oh no, he would. I don't think we should even play it.
Well, I mean,
this is an example for the audience. I'm the test monkey.
Trust me, when you come in here and play for Cowboys tickets, it's not going to be as easy as this.
Yeah.
And I get really butthurt if I don't win it. And if I don't win at things, I get butthurt. So
yeah, Rob, I got a baby Rob here.
I start to pout.
Okay, the second one I don't have here. I got to look.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that doesn't bode well for me.
Yeah, hold on.
I can't
It's not
believe
in
you
the
don't
catalog.
have that.
It's
No,
not
I
in
do
Vic's.
have it.
Oh, okay.
I do have it, but it's probably named different.
Wow, that blows my mind.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking right here.
No, we're not doing any polka music, are we?
No, there's no polka.
Okay,
That's my area of expertise.
I found it. Here it is.
Oh,
Okay, ready? Here it comes.
All right.
Tainted Love, Soft Cell.
See, like all 2 notes, you got that.
Boom.
Yeah.
I only
Boom,
needed
boom.
one.
Okay.
I knew that one right off the bat. Yeah.
All right, here's another really easy one. Go ahead and play this one, Vic.
Let's see this one. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Sweet Home Alabama.
By?
Leonard Skinner.
There you go. All right. See? Now, I mean, this is such an
you guys
easy
are
game.
going to win Cowboy. You're gonna have to come up with something a little bit harder. Yeah, I can.
Dude,
but you are picking the quintessential.
This is
we all
beginner
know.
level.
No, you're right.
These are the songs. The songs I picked for you are like the most recognizable intros to songs.
So
ever.
it ain't gonna be this easy.
All right,
when they come
give
in.
them the next one, Vic.
Okay,
this one
here
is
we
also
go.
very
All right,
easy, I believe.
Here we go.
Go
Guns
ahead.
N' Roses, Paradise City.
No.
Guns N' Roses. I know the song. I don't know the title.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. I knew the record. I just didn't know the name of the song.
Okay. Now, see, Rob.
My bad. I should have known that. That's my bad.
That would be an X on you.
Yeah, that would be an X.
That would be an X.
I deserve it. I should have known that.
That'd be an X. All right, Vic,
hold
you
on.
got the next one?
Yeah, let me scroll up here and let's see. Is it this one? Okay, here we go.
All right.
Springsteen, USA. Born in the USA.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. See,
Okay.
I mean, this is an easy game. You're good at this game. Yeah, and we'll have real buzzers in here for you guys when we do this next week.
All right.
But we need people who actually know some music.
I was really afraid that I would like the GNR. I know the record. I know the song. I just don't know the title.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, that hadn't been a problem. It's been pretty easy.
This song I don't think I would get because
really?
I don't play it often and I don't listen to it often enough. But there's one song left on the list.
I think Rob will know this. It's
Okay.
of his era.
Of mine.
Yeah, it is of his era. Okay, here we go.
Elton John. I don't know the name of the song. It's Elton.
Benny and the Jets. Yes. Oh.
See, dementia sets in at the least. It hits you right when you don't expect it. Damn it, I could see him singing it. I knew the song.
Yeah.
She's got electric boots and a mohair suit. And I couldn't find
Purple
the title.
see-through glasses.
Yes. So again, next week we're going to open this up to the audience. We're going to have somebody win some Cowboys tickets, and I love it. I want our. They said, "Well, what about Jason and Joe? Should they get the Cowboys tickets?" I said, "No. It's for our audience. They're the ones. They're the ones who care the most."
Well, or on parole.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean,
So,
not much else to do.
If you are if you feel like you know some music, or even if you don't,
See, I don't, and I jumped right in. So.
It might be hilarious if you're bad at the game, but we're gonna have. What do you think? 3 contestants?
I think that's the max we can handle.
I think 3 is the right number.
Yeah, I think 3 would be good.
So we're going to qualify them next week
and we have one mic.
we're going to force them to do this. Are we going to have them have to pick a song to get here? Or are we just going to maybe we should have a couple of qualifying days.
I think that's a good idea.
Because you have to have their merit, right? You can't just come in off the street.
You know what? That's a good idea. So here's what we'll do. Next week, we'll have people call in who want to qualify. We will play a 5-second clip of 2 songs. And you got to get them both right. And if you do, you qualify.
We'll
and if not, we're on to the next guy. But if you got to be able to get, if you want the Cowboys tickets, this is how it's got to be.
And you got to be able to come in studio.
This isn't easy. Yeah.
Yes.
And also you have to be here. Yeah.
Yep. So that means you probably need to be unemployed.
That's what I'm saying. So our brigade bar.
Yeah.
Our typical crew. Nobody knew. You're going against your kin.
Just take an early lunch. Big deal. The brigade bar, though, they can't even hear the music because we can't play that music on the YouTube, so they don't even know.
And if you got a low jack, we got some help. We got a guy who can take it off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. 210-656-3776. Let's wrap up the third hour on the other side. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
This is Officer Green with the San Antonio Police Department. SAPD is always hiring. Are you interested in a rewarding career that offers great pay, benefits, respect, and a chance to make a difference? Then visit sapdcareers.com if you are looking for a career with opportunities. The SAPD is looking for qualified applicants committed to keeping the Alamo City safe. This is your chance to make a difference. Become one of San Antonio's finest. Visit sapdcareers.com. For eligibility requirements, visit sapdcareers.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets. Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesome, TIX.com.
At Davis Law Firm, we know that after a serious accident, every second counts. When you call the Fours, we can connect you with medical care immediately, and we'll start fighting for the cash recovery you deserve right away. Our team of experienced attorneys is ready to help 24/7, and there's no fee unless we win. Call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. San Antonio, Austin, Corpus Christi, Laredo, RGV, Permian Basin. Attorney consultation by appointment only.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Where is that list?
The Athletic just dropped a list of the best college football programs without a national title in the last 50 years. A list you don't want to be on. It's like I had it like having a syndrome or a disease named after you.
Oh.
You don't want that.
Where's A&M at?
Number 2, baby.
Oh, damn it.
And I asked Rob if he's offended that they're number 2.
I don't know what's better, being first or last on
What do you
this
mean
list.
number 2?
So,
Ricky Bobby.
Number 1 is Oregon. Number 2, Texas A&M. Virginia Tech following quickly at 3. TCU at 4. UCLA 5.
Okay.
Wisconsin at 6. Iowa 7. West Virginia. Yeah, all the also-rans, all the usual suspects.
Yeah,
Utah, Houston, Michigan State, Arizona State, Arkansas, Cincinnati, Stanford, and Syracuse.
There you go.
Syracuse.
Another Baylor, Oklahoma State on there, too.
Houston, you tell me.
Well, if you think back, 50 years ago, in the Southwest Conference, and Andre Ware and
David Klingler, they did have some run.
They put some rosters together. So.
No, you're right. Yeah, it's a good call. And they've put. I mean, they've been stat monsters.
Yeah, they put guys in the pros. There's every reason they have every right.
Well, even when Herman was there, they were putting stat monsters in there.
They put guys in the pros, so they have every right to expect. Although they're as far away from it as we are.
It's a damn shame. Well, at least number 2, it's a good spot to be.
Like I said, I don't know if you want to be 1, 2, or 25. I don't know which one where you want to be on this. You just don't want to be on the list.
Yeah. I will say Oregon. It does feel like the.
Well, at least they've played for it and lost it. We haven't even played for it.
Oregon does feel like the biggest shocker. Like, man, I can't believe all the success they've had. They haven't won one. So that's a good list. I think. I think
a list you want to be on.
But I do think that A&M is a rightful number 2. I think the second best program behind Oregon, at least. And what's funny is 20 years ago, A&M would have been number 1 on this list.
I think it's more
because Oregon wasn't as big of a program then. Now they've become more of a power. But
in the last 50 years, no national championship game appearances. They've had 2 top 5 finishes, 7 conference championships. They've won 10 major bowls.
In 50 years, they've had
10. They've had 10-win seasons because we're 8-4. Top 25. They haven't finished outside of the top 5 only 19 times in those 50 years, and only had 1 consecutive losing streak.
Really? Okay.
We're 8-4.
Yeah. You are an 8-4 football program,
which is the worst place in the world to be.
No,
I mean we won a lot of home games. The one thing about A&M is you hardly ever see them lose. If you're going to home games, you're going to win those. You don't see a lot of home losses.
Like I think back to you just haven't been in the worst of things because I think
it's not. We're never a toilet bowl. It's always just bad enough.
Because Baylor, if Baylor's 8-4 every year, they're thrilled because they know what it was like. Baylor for a long time was
doormat.
Oh man, it was. I mean, they were Rice football basically. And then they got real close at one point, and then they settled in where 8-4 is pretty good.
Yeah,
it's all a bad place to be.
But the thing is, for the 8-4, and I say this as my Aggie love is deep. It is, and I'm perfectly willing to continue this. But an 8-4 is a $10 million purchase for the A&M.
That's true.
8-4 for Baylor is a $5 million purchase.
I think
you know what I mean. So we spent so much, and we have the same return.
Oregon and A&M for the money that they spend. It's like that's why they're at the top of that list.
There's no ROI at all.
I get that. All right, we got 1 hour to go. That's it. That's all we got left in the whole week. I want to talk about the greatest movie scene of all time. Coming up next.
On your ride to work, it's A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson in the morning. KTFM Floresville.
Go, 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 go.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As far as any major incidents, right now we are in good shape. Now we're definitely starting to fill in 1604 northbound Calabre to Houseman, 10-12 minute ride. About 10-12 minutes 1604 westbound Judson on over to Blanco Road. Solid 30 minutes 1604 westbound I-10 over to 281. If you guys see something we're not talking about, call us on the traffic tip line and we'll check it out. 210-785-2601. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, all the reaction from the Houston Texans, Las Vegas Raiders. How did C.J. Stroud look?
Plus, we'll get you ready for Saturday's Cowboys-Cardinals game and the rest of the NFL preseason weekend.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Lennar. Achieve your dream of home ownership. Stylish new homes with popular features included at no extra cost, ranging from the low 100,000s to the 500,000s. Find your dream at Lennar.com today. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for additional information and offer terms. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity builder.
Football season is almost here, and just in time for kickoff, the new Roo Pub will be open in New Braunfels, in Creekside near the Buc-ee's. You know the Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to watch any big game, any big event, and the New Braunfels location will be no different. Heading to the coast, check out the Roo Pub in Rockport, and of course the OG Roo Pub at 281 in Redland Road is the perfect place for your fantasy draft. Roo Pub number 3, opening soon in New Braunfels. We'll see you at the Roo.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice, talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owed the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $3 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they helped me. They calmed me down. They made me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints were each fined $500,000 for their actions in a joint practice earlier this week by the NFL. Jerry Jones said the team's going to appeal the fine and added the team would individually fine the players that were involved. The Cowboys are going to play their second preseason game tomorrow night as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Oh, yeah. 210-656-3776. If you want to get in on this topic. The greatest movie scenes of all time, Rob.
There's a lot.
What's the scene that, like, when I say what's your favorite movie scene, what comes to mind?
The first one that jumped into my mind, too. The first one was Godfather, and there's really 2 in The Godfather. There's one where Michael shoots the dude in the restaurant.
Salazzo and McCluskey.
Yes, takes them out with the gun from behind the toilet. But for me, the movie, the part of the movie that I think was the crux to the whole idea was, I know it was you, Fredo.
Yeah.
I know it was you.
Yeah.
That's one of those that even now gives me. But then there's the Casablanca, in the world of whatever,
like when they start singing.
Well, no, at the end of Casa, that's not a musical. That's the
no. I'm talking about when they sing out the they've got the Nazi singing and they
play it
they
again,
drown
Sam?
it out.
Well, there's that, but in a world of whatever, we're just 2 people. I remember that scene where they're standing by the airplane and he's telling her, "You got to get on a plane."
Yeah.
Laszlo can't go; she got to go, and that to me is, to me that's one of those scenes. But there's a couple. But man, every time I think of one, I think of another.
I was thinking of Shawshank Redemption when Andy comes out in the rain,
Oh,
like he comes out of the tunnel,
dude,
and
yes.
it's like, oh, freedom.
That's like we're doing that name that song. You see one flash of that, you know, it brings you right back to the movie.
And one of my favorites is I love war movies. There's two moments in Saving Private Ryan that are great. One's at the very beginning, one's at the end. The Omaha Beach scene.
Well, yeah, that whole scene is
it's incredible. Like that's some of the best camera work. I think it's just a brilliantly shot scene. At the end, though, when he's an old man,
am I a good man?
That gets me all caught up. The other war movie, Apocalypse Now, when they come in and they're in the helicopter, and it's you have my sound up here, Vic?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Playing Wagner.
Yeah.
Napalm in the morning, baby.
Yeah. When he's just walking in the field with no shirt and a hat.
Oh,
yeah,
they're like,
that is awesome.
The helicopters lighting up a village.
I can't say the line he says. Why are you playing that music? Scares the black out of the blink.
Oh, man. That's a cool scene.
That is one of those epic movies. What about Rocky?
Rocky, running up the stairs?
Yeah, standing up. That's one of those.
That's a good one.
That's kind of significant.
I'll tell you some that are like more modern.
A Star Wars story.
Well, I mean, the Luke, I am your father is probably the one.
There's only one in Star Wars, and it's that one.
Yeah, that's like the big moment, the big reveal.
Okay, the newest one is in Rogue One, a Star Wars story where Darth Vader makes his first appearance at the very end.
Yeah,
where
that
he's
one was
down the
shocking.
hallway. You know, like, that's awesome.
Well, I don't think so. I'm thinking of the one where Hayden Christensen, I forget, Anakin, he kills all the kids.
Well, yeah, we took out
like
the
that's
kids.
when he when he turns.
You
know, like that would be a
that's
notable
pretty
one.
significant. But like I said, I don't really like that guy.
But what about in There Will Be Blood when he says, "I drink your milkshake, I drink it up." Like I like that.
And Daniel Day-Lewis is so intense.
He's so good,
that
dude.
I forgot about that scene. But yeah, there's several in that movie.
And
that are
then
pretty deep.
I love No Country for Old Men. The coin flip scene in the gas station.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that
What's
movie.
the most you've ever lost on a coin flip? And he's like, excuse me?
Excuse me?
No.
I don't think I understand.
The Phoebe Cates pool scene.
Oh, okay. Of course, Vic's anything with boobies.
Does anybody knock anymore?
Yeah, that's burned in my brain.
What about the chest burst scene in Alien?
One of those.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
That's a big one.
It's
I love
hard.
that.
In modern time, in this era, it's hard to describe what that movie scene meant when it happened. You know what I mean? When it happened and everybody at the movie, because we didn't know it was happening. There's no social media. So after Alien came out, if you saw anybody that had seen Alien, the first thing you talked about was that. Like, oh my God, that scene changed movies.
Yeah. 210-656-3776. I'm curious what you guys favorites are.
The toilet scene in Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that was a good one. That is a good one. What about somebody had mentioned the Jurassic Park scene where the water starts shaking because the T-Rex is about to show up.
That's a good one.
That is a pretty good one, I guess. Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, like when he like.
Well, we all know the scene.
Well, I'm the one. Are you talking about in the dungeon, like when he's locked up?
Well, I'm thinking about the dancer when he. That's a pretty significant scene.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That changed our lives too.
I'm thinking about when she first meets Hannibal in the in Miggs had just thrown. You know.
In the asylum.
Yeah. Before he escaped.
Hello, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. The shower scene in Psycho.
Which, what about, there's that iconic moment. Then there's like DiCaprio, King of the World.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
That's one of those that kind of summed up that
I hate that movie.
Yeah, me too.
I hate
to even bring it up.
But, what about Funny How? Like I'm a clown? Like I amuse you?
See, the funny thing is there are so many great movies that have a lot of different scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, when I think of that movie, that's a good one because it was so funny. But the opening scene where they open up the trunk and they start stabbing that dude. They're like in the opening part where you get a sense of what this movie's going to be like. Well, they just open the trunk and everybody takes a turn stabbing a dude in the trunk.
I'm not big on Lord of the Rings, but they say when Theoden and Rohan's army crest the hill, and he gives that big speech.
Well, yeah, it's in Return of the King.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's good, but by that time we'd done 9 hours of movie. I needed a good scene.
Yeah. What about do you remember in Philadelphia when Denzel refuses to represent Tom Hanks and he walks out and he's like, he's given up, and then they play that Bruce Springsteen song and it's like, oh man, it's like that one got me like in the emotions.
Yes, that whole movie was.
What else? The parade scene in Ferris Bueller is a great scene.
So is that the quintessential scene? I guess Dankeschön. Yeah, when he's singing Dankeschön.
I think that's
that
like
is the quintessential
and the
scene.
twist and shout.
No,
Yeah,
the twist and shout, and then I like the Ferrari scene.
Well, see, that's the scene for me.
Like when the car falls in the
when they're trying to put it in reverse and it goes out. That to me summed up the movie.
Oh yeah,
Yellow. That's the name of the band, Yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and I also am stuck on movie lines, not just the scene, but the line that went with it. Dying ain't much of a living, boy.
Yeah.
Or what? Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the you can't handle the truth.
See, that's
Everybody
but that's both a
remembers that
line
one.
and a scene. So yeah, that's a pretty important one.
Yeah. Dude, you've seen the movie A Time to Kill?
Oh my gosh, 100 times.
That's got the courtroom scene where with McConaughey's closing
And now
arguments.
imagine she's black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like when you see everybody's reaction. Oh. Or no, was it Imagine She's White?
Oh, white,
right?
yeah,
Now
white.
imagine she's white.
Yeah.
Wait
And
a
everybody
minute,
was
wait a
like,
minute.
oh my God.
That whole movie. What was his wife? What? She's one of the Jugs, right?
Ashley Judd.
When she was sweaty, that whole movie.
Yeah.
The whole movie, she was sweaty.
She's good. Let's see what else.
Well, there's Monty Python in the Black Knight for me. Or you're using coconuts.
Oh, actually, all of History of the World, Part 2.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Oh, Piss Boy.
Yeah.
I thought
That's freaking hilarious, man.
I thought the
Streets crawling with Trojans.
the Oppenheimer movie. What the victory speech after they bombed Japan, and he would you could see the guilt start to hit him for like what he had created. That was really good. What about the you mentioned in the break you were talking about Brad Pitt in
What's in the box?
Yeah, in Seven, which is it's great. But also, what about at the end of Fight Club? When they like the Pixies is playing, and it's they're looking out the window, and he reaches over and holds her hand. It's like that was pretty good.
That one was a shock.
Oh yeah,
that one. That's one of those movies that was so hard to watch that when it was over, you couldn't stop thinking about it.
Let me see if I can. I've got the. You got my music turned up, Vic?
What about Porky's in the shower?
Let me see.
Oh, here it is.
The final scene of Fight Club. Where is everybody? And it's what's great about this scene is like it's also where you figure out the movie.
Yeah, that's the whole. Right then you go, oh, wait a minute. There's no Brad Pitt?
Yeah, where's Tyler? He's shot in the neck, remember?
No problem.
Oh, that's so good. I like that. But again, I think that one is because like you're caught in that moment. Like, oh wow, that's what's happening.
Hey, which film had the line, "The calls coming from inside"?
Scream.
Scream. Right?
No,
Okay,
that's what. No, the call's coming from inside of the house.
Yeah, is it something Mary or some kind of baby?
Something about the babysitter or something. But that's not Scream. The call is coming from inside the house.
That's in When a Stranger Calls.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
that was shocking. You're right.
No, you're
that
right.
Got me like, no.
Get out of there.
Yeah, no, that is true. I remember that.
Well, there's also, of course, the I See Dead People, and like he's been dead all along.
Yeah, that was a good one too. No, there's a lot of good ones, man. There's a lot of good ones. Jaws, when the shark first shows in
We're gonna
Jaws.
need a bigger boat.
Oh man,
that was a great
Dude,
one.
the first time I saw Jaws, I was like, "What?"
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
And I knew what the movie was about, but I couldn't believe that it was like that.
The best line is, Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
What, when
swim between their legs.
Swim between their legs.
Like, I think the everyone remembers the all work and no play makes a Jack a dull boy, and he breaks through the door here's Johnny. Like, that's what everybody remembers. But I think the scene in that movie where like the two girls are holding hands in the hallway, dude, that
Red Rum.
Oh man, that creeps me out the most.
Cuckooey?
Yeah,
that's cuckooey, man.
That is cuckooey.
You just had to be in a quiet room and
Red Rum.
Red Rum. Red Rum.
It's murder backwards.
Oh. No. I didn't realize that either until I saw it in the mirror.
What?
What have they done? All right, 210-656-3776. AJ and Rob 94.1.
Sound off like you got up there. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are working accidents at Fredericksburg Road at Huebner, General McMullen, northbound before Castroville Road. This one has one lane blocked. Road work at 35 southbound. The off-ramp to 1604 is blocked. And I-10 upper level westbound North Rio Street to Calabria. This road work has just the right lane open. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
The Cowboys are back on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Tomorrow, the Cowboys take on the Cardinals.
Knock the ball! Touchdown to Pickens!
Pre-game at 8 and kickoff at 9.
Somersault to the goal line! Touchdown, touchdown!
Presented by AA Best Bail Bonds and the Davis Law Firm. San Antonio's home for Dallas Cowboys football.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's bringing back the joy of the good old days with 4 2016 favorites: the Naked Chicken Chalupa, Beefy Crunch Burrito, Mexi Melt, and Caramel Apple Empanada. Relive 2016 now at Taco Bell. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Tax extra.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You know, life is too short to drive the same car every day. A Pascucci Prestige membership gives you access to an incredible collection of exotic and luxury vehicles whenever you want to change things up. Learn more at PascucciPrestige.com.
What if one smart decision could improve your water and eliminate 5 years of shopping for everyday soaps and cleaners? For this month only, buy a Connecticut water softener and receive a free K5 reverse osmosis drinking water station at your kitchen sink, plus 5 full years of pure and gentle personal care and household cleaning product. That means no buying hand soap, body wash, shampoo, laundry detergent, dish soap, all-purpose cleaners, and more for a full 5 years. Now, you can choose from a wide variety of fresh fragrances or select fragrance-free options for your family. Connecticut gives your home better water, helps protect your plumbing and appliances, and is built to be the last water softener you'll ever own. But this offer ends August the 31st, and once August is over, the 5-year Pure and Gentle package is gone forever. Make the wise decision for your home. Call Connecticut today for better water quality, a free K5 drinking station, and 5 years of essentials. 5 years of soaps and cleaners. One limited time. Call Connecticut at 656-PURE.
KonnecticutSA.com.
Have you or a loved one been arrested? Call the law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and get the aggressive legal help you deserve. From criminal defense to personal injury, attorney Jesse Hernandez and his powerhouse team are ready to fight for your rights. Calls are answered 24/7 because legal trouble doesn't keep office hours. Call 210-807-8656 or visit JesseHernandezLaw.com. That's JesseHernandezLaw.com. The law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, has your back.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This is my new favorite band, by the way.
Yeah.
Vic turned me onto this on Tuesday.
Don't forget the rice and beans on the plato.
Got the sauce.
Sauce. The sauce is the boss. I'm a boss. That's right, baby. All right. 210-656-3776 is the phone number. This is another good cop story. Yesterday we had the deputy of the year.
Good man.
In Florida, he got fired. Well, now a Citrus County, Florida deputy was fired. Are you you know where Citrus County is?
Normally when you hear Citrus, that's further south.
Lecanto, Florida?
I would guess that's further down toward Miami. That's just a guess. Though.
Okay.
I don't know.
A deputy was fired and arrested after he was caught on camera grabbing a Target worker's necklace and making inappropriate comments to her. According to the sheriff's office, around 7 p.m. last week, while on duty, Deputy Troy Taylor entered a Target in Lecanto to inform employees of a suspicious activity in the area. And Deputy Taylor, according to customer service counter, Deputy Taylor began speaking to the victim, who was wearing a collar-style necklace with a silver loop.
Okay.
He was there to investigate an accident in the parking lot, responded with several she asked if he was there to investigate the accident. He responded with several inappropriate comments that were sexual in nature. He then used the loop on the victim's necklace and used his finger to pull the victim toward him, and after releasing, continued to make inappropriate comments and asked the victim her age. The victim appeared visibly uncomfortable and quickly walked away, but Taylor followed her behind the counter before leaving the store. Now, wisely, during the incident, Taylor had deactivated his body cam.
Of course. Isn't that always the way?
Which, of course, violates agency policy. What he forgot, though, was that Target also has cameras. So the whole interaction was caught by Target's cameras.
Do we have him saying I didn't do it until they showed the video?
And then it's
Wasn't
like,
me. Yes,
wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. And then, of course, Target provided the video.
I love that.
And it's hard to convey my level of disappointment in Deputy Taylor. His actions violate public trust in law enforcement and do not represent the great work of the men and women here in the Citrus County Sheriff's Office.
And he's stupid.
I have zero tolerance for those who decide to tarnish the reputation of the office and profession that I care deeply about. And this is the kind of guy, like, take a look at this guy.
He looks like the older version of yesterday.
Like, I don't want this, like, this guy, I don't want to think about him wanting to have sex with anyone.
No.
Ugh.
That's gross.
Other than Marge the dispatcher.
Yeah.
Looks like Farba.
Much less grabbing some young gal by her collar and dirty talking.
He looks like the BTK, man.
He does kind of look like the BTK. What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's a pastor, you say?
A man of God.
In Norway, there's laws in Norway that make you keep a safe distance from polar bears.
You need a law for that?
Yeah. Here's the
That's
problem.
one of those things where the flowers just kind of sort themselves.
No, I think you're right. But bears are the one animal that I look at and I go, man, I don't want to run into one. But then I see videos and I'm like, if I was about to get eaten by a bear, just know I'm gonna get a pet in. I'm gonna ruffle his head or something before he gets me because
I don't know, bro.
They just like
they're huge.
I know, but they look so cute.
Yeah.
I want to pet them.
I wasn't hunting, but I was up in Colorado, up in kind of like hiking. We weren't even hiking. We're just off the side of the road, and we're just kind of standing. We're looking down on a valley, and we see it's 200, 300 yards away, and there's even kind of a creek in between us and them, and a bear came out with 2 of her cubs, and looked up and saw us. Now we're 300 yards away, but you could tell that bear looked up and saw us, and a shiver went down my neck. I mean, I'm
what kind of bear was it?
Big, I don't know, brown. It was in Colorado.
Okay.
And the bear looked up and saw me, and we kind of like locked eyes. That was terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, literally like, oh my God, we got to go. And it would have taken that bear 30 minutes to run up to me. I mean, it would have been up a mountain. I mean, it couldn't have gotten there. And all I could think of is, I got to go. We got to get out of here because it's seen us. It looked like I was the prey, and I'd never felt like that before.
Yeah. That's terrifying.
I don't want to stop and pet it.
Mm-mm. But in Norway, you can catch a fine for this disturbing polar bears. And this boater was he was taking people on tours to see, taking them around to see the area, see the polar bears, and a polar bear was sleeping, and he started honking his horn.
See, dude,
and had like another thing that he apparently had done was thrown sticks of dynamite into the water.
This is a guy I want a tour with.
To rouse up the bear. Well, someone told on him.
He's giving a good tour.
Someone told on him, and he had to pay a $3,500 fine.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, you're not supposed to do that. You're
not dynamite in the bears.
You're not supposed to throw dynamite in the water by a walrus or a bear, just so the people on your tour can see them moving around.
5 stars. He brought dynamite.
Yeah. Like, hey, I didn't bring these people out on a tour to watch a bear sleep.
Yawn.
Wake up, bitch! Do your tricks.
Why not like regular firecrackers?
Yeah, do your tricks.
We're
bear.
doing this for real. Let's do dynamite.
Dance, bear, dance.
Either some thunder bombs or that triangle paloma from Mexico. That'll wake them up.
Well, apparently you're not supposed to wake them up at all.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the.
Again, that shouldn't be illegal, because if you do it, you're probably going to end up dead anyway.
Yeah,
if you're bothering a bear, so that'll take care of itself.
And finally, this is crazy to me. 123 McLaren F1s were stolen.
How?
And found in the California desert.
No.
They were Legos.
Oh.
What do you
Still
think?
worth more than my car. But...
What's your guess? 123 Lego McLaren F1s.
I know that the Lego one-off, whatever, vehicle, rocket, those are worth some money on their own, just owning the box. And if they were all put together, they're probably $1,000 each.
$30,000.
Yeah, man. Those things
worth of Lego. That's the van held 123 boxes of stolen Legos valued at $230 per set. Guess how they were taken? The Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad confirmed it was a train robbery.
A train robbery. Now
that's old school,
that's
baby.
Arch criminal stuff.
Did they do it on horses?
I hope,
dude.
I hope they ran it down in the middle.
Right.
But apparently, this is something that happens all the time now. The Lego black market is well established in California, and there are lots of robberies of, they call it Lego larceny. Last year alone, thieves stole more than $400,000 worth of Lego.
Bunch of criminal 9-year-olds.
Before, that's not even counting retail theft. This is all before it even gets to retail.
You're breaking into train cars to get these things.
You're a train
There's
theft?
some money, man.
How many? Now, how do you? First of all, it says to make the trains grind to a halt, suspects will sabotage rail signals and braking systems. In 2024, how many train thefts do you think took place?
2024.
Well, I bet there are a lot. But are we talking about physically stopping the train in the middle?
And robbing the train.
I would have thought no. I wouldn't have thought that. I thought robbing a car in like a
not
rail
well. It's in a
yard.
lot.
I want to say 10.
Yeah, if there's that.
I would have thought that sounds like a good number, right? 65,000. Trains get robbed every day.
Do we have a train here still?
Yes, there's a train on the way to your house.
No, like Amtrak.
Yeah, it's off to St. Paul. You can go to Chicago.
Like
yeah.
passenger train.
Yeah.
Okay. So are they robbing just like trains
we're
with
talking,
coal on it?
There's not 65,000 trains stopped places robbed.
It says freight rail cargo theft is no longer isolated or opportunistic.
Now that I get.
It is organized, sophisticated, and growing. They realize now that like there ain't Texas Rangers standing on top of the train cars anymore. They don't have armed security guarding these trains.
Remember when Breaking Bad, when they were stealing the oil right out of the train? So yeah, I guess it is more frequent.
Yeah, man, pretty crazy.
Be my next job.
All right, 210-656-3776. We're going to see what's going on with the with the world of Hollywood on the other side. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
The guys will be out back.
Stop hitting it so hard.
I mean, right back. This is the AJ and Rob Show. It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, all the reaction from the Houston Texans, Las Vegas Raiders. How did C.J. Stroud look?
Plus, we'll get you ready for Saturday's Cowboys-Cardinals game and the rest of the NFL preseason weekend.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice, talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Quality time with the family, watching for shooting stars, and your cousin's need to take a photo of everything.
Scooch closer to the grill. You're out of the shot.
I love the lighting here.
Mark, you're blinking again. I'm not moving. You guys have to move.
This one's blurry.
Wait, don't take a bite of the corn. I want to get a pic.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming.
I'm just taking a picture of the grill. Thank you.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
What if one smart decision could improve your water and eliminate 5 years of shopping for everyday soaps and cleaners? For this month only, buy a Connecticut water softener and receive a free K5 reverse osmosis drinking water station at your kitchen sink, plus 5 full years of pure and gentle personal care and household cleaning product. That means no buying hand soap, body wash, shampoo, laundry detergent, dish soap, all-purpose cleaners, and more for a full 5 years. Now, you can choose from a wide variety of fresh fragrances or select fragrance-free options for your family. Connecticut gives your home better water, helps protect your plumbing and appliances, and is built to be the last water softener you'll ever own. But this offer ends August the 31st, and once August is over, the 5-year Pure and Gentle package is gone forever. Make the wise decision for your home. Call Connecticut today for better water quality, a free K5 drinking station, and 5 years of essentials. 5 years of soaps and cleaners. One limited time. Call Connecticut at 656 PURE.
KineticoSA.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In college football news, Oklahoma Sooners head coach Brent Venables got a contract extension through 2031 with an annual salary at $10.5 million. In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers re-signed James Harden, locking up the 11-time All-Star for 3 years and $97 million. Finally, in the Major League Baseball world, the Rangers, well, they beat the Washington Nationals 2-0, picking up a full game on the Astros. Jake DeGrom taking the W.
This is Andrew Monaco, and you're listening to the home of the Aggies, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Now, there's some tunes here, Vic.
Appropriate for the week.
Why is it appropriate for the week?
Because we lost the drummer.
Oh, that's true.
The guy without the beard.
Yeah.
The only, right?
The guy named Beard.
It's weird. I like the keychain in your eye. Like, here, I happen right here.
I do, yeah. It's on my keys.
I remember looking for that for months. Couldn't find it, and then finally found one.
All right, we like to see what's going on in Hollywood here in this segment.
Snake boogie.
Oh, you know what it is.
I don't have any idea what that is.
Oh, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what that is.
Vic knows better than us.
Oh, yeah.
Well, describe to me a pearl necklace.
I still haven't seen The Odyssey.
I haven't seen it either.
It is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time now.
Ever.
Wow. Ever.
Wow.
Passed up Deadpool and Wolverine.
Wow.
Which was the previous record holder. Deadpool and Wolverine was $1.338 billion. The Odyssey is now up to $1.352 billion. It is also Christopher Nolan's highest grossing movie ever.
Well, that's not surprising.
That is very surprising to me.
Given that 1.35. Now, every movie he makes sells $1 billion.
And I guess every movie he makes is rated R, too. But, like, The Dark Knight didn't make...
I'm shocked that those aren't bigger, but I think the difference...
Oppenheimer?
Well, that one I don't think had the draw to a lot of kids. Like, who wants to see that? But I think the difference is because you consider... There's only so many showings in a day for The Odyssey because it's so long. So I bet
how
there's...
long is it?
It's over 3 hours. It's up there. So you figure they made that much money with probably one showing less a day than most other movies.
Oh, yeah.
So that means the butts in seats for Odyssey is ridiculous.
But also, they make extra money because of the IMAX viewership.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, though they are charging more per ticket. But just think about the sheer volume of you lose one showing a day in 10,000 movie theaters. And the difference in cash flow just from that. And they are still the highest selling.
It's made more than $516 million in the U.S., and it's become the highest grossing IMAX release of all time. I can't believe it beats out the Alamo.
Well, after sheer volume of repetition,
right,
but you'd think 90% of those no one saw. It was just on. That's why the thing didn't work.
Ryan Reynolds came out and congratulated the movie by joking about the Honda Odyssey featured in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Said this is one hell of a car.
Really mattered.
Yeah,
nice.
But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The highest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
And just think how many tickets they would have sold if Helen of Troy wasn't black.
Oh, I know.
Just think about what could have been.
I know. It's like that Matthew McConaughey scene. Now imagine Helen of Troy is white.
I started watching True Detective.
Oh, what do you think?
Season 1, for the first season when he's all like drugging up.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Great.
The thing about that. Well, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, don't.
I'm not going to.
Christopher Nolan is now up to third all time for directors on the highest grossing film directors of all time.
Is number one the guy that did he's got Titanic and all of his movies? Who's number one?
James Cameron?
Yeah, Cameron. Is he one?
He's number 2.
Okay, who's one then?
Steven Spielberg.
Oh, well, of course.
Yes. Which I thought maybe it'd be George Lucas or one. I guess he's.
I think he's a producer.
Okay, so he's not the. But yeah, Steven Spielberg, $10.94 billion. James Cameron, $10.59. Christopher Nolan, $7.57. That's your three top dogs.
Those guys are like NFL franchises that anything they touch will make money.
Yeah.
No matter the movie, you sign this guy on and you supply enough money, you're going to make even more money.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Elsewhere in the world of Hollywood, because not everything's about movies, Rob, as much as I would like it to be.
Okay.
I love movies as much as the next guy, but
Yeah.
I guess there is one more movie thing.
Oh, Ahsoka season 2.
What is that?
From the Mandalorian, like Ahsoka.
I don't even know.
Star Wars.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Ahsoka's one of those.
No, Ahsoka's
kind of peripheral.
Oh, who's the freaking actress?
You're making things up.
No,
This is
okay,
nerd
keep going.
talk.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
Has he drunk himself to death yet?
Remember, he got arrested in Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Did he OD yet?
He got arrested in New Orleans and had to complete anger management. He's on 2 years of probation, but he says that, and he was sentenced. He pleaded guilty to 3 misdemeanor battery charges. Was sentenced to 2 years of probation. Required to take an alcohol treatment class. He's followed his probation requirements. He's also shown proof that he'll complete anger management and substance abuse treatment by the next month. He refused mental health treatment. He also reported that he still drinks alcohol daily.
Probably not the best way to go about getting
you
sober.
probably could have kept that to yourself. But
You talk too much. Buddy.
He was caught using homophobic slurs in one of his New Orleans fights, which
he strikes me as a guy I'd like to kick his ass.
Yeah, I think that this is, you talk about a troubled dude.
Yeah, I feel like I need to beat some sense into
Like
him.
he was the one who was saying like when he was a kid, like when he was coming up in movies, he got raped.
Yeah.
Like that dude's had some hard stuff happen to him. Like I kind of feel bad for him.
Just
like,
keep it to yourself, man.
He's just I don't know. He's a weird dude. Chris Hansen.
Yeah, he's back in the news, right?
Back in the news.
They're making a movie about him.
They're making they wanted to show him a screening of the prime time, A24's prime time. He wasn't allowed in the screening. Why? He didn't want to sign an NDA.
Oh. Because they don't want him, if he didn't like it, to come out and say, "Don't watch this movie."
Yeah. There's a movie about him. And the form is an NDA that all preview audiences are asked to sign a week in advance of an unreleased film, and so that way they're going to prevent spoilers. They're going to protect IP. Apparently, he refused to sign and therefore wasn't allowed to screen the film.
I think he was kind of mad at the film ahead of time, anyway.
Yeah,
I think they had reason to be concerned about him.
He was already mad that Robert Pattinson is in the movie. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, he didn't like him playing him.
But he said that he was asked to sign a very restrictive agreement to attend the advanced screening. He said, "I've never seen anything quite like it." Now, I used to go, and they said basically they wanted me to sign away my rights to my name, image, and brand, as well as any potential legal rights that would come out of the movie. I couldn't sign that, so they didn't show me the film. I went all the way over there, and they wouldn't show me. It premieres September 25th in theaters. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to because I love
given the
To Catch a
current
Predator.
Epstein vibe, there's going to be a lot of people down with this, and he knows it. There's going to be a lot of money peripherally made from it, even though I bet he didn't make a dime off this.
And maybe he'll sue after, but I don't know. I don't know why he's so upset about this.
Well, if I knew that this was probably going to be a big movie, whether you liked the way you were portrayed or not, I'd rather not be included and make my own money than sign an NDA and be forced to keep quiet. And I'd rather be on the outside and snipe.
Yeah, maybe so.
To get paid, just to get a little bit of money.
Yeah, no, maybe you're right. Finally, the Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, my God. This is still a thing.
Still?
Monday Night Football for women.
Yes. Oh, yes. Ciara is going to participate on Dancing with the Stars.
Russell's wife?
Yep. The Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel,
from Kimmel?
is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Guillermo.
And I really, really, really hope he wins. And Julia Stiles.
I hate her.
Why do you hate her?
I don't know. I just hate her.
I know the name. I'm having trouble
I don't like her
placing the
smirk.
face. Oh. No, I don't mind her.
Do you find her attractive?
She's got a real pretty mouth. No, she's all right.
I don't find her attractive,
She's
but
not ugly. But
I like her as an actress. I think she's pretty good. I just don't. I'm not attracted to her, which is usually with an actress. Usually, my number one thing is, do I find her attractive?
Well, I think that's the plan.
But I really don't. But I think she's okay. Like she was in. Remember, she's in the Jason Bourne movies, and I like her in those movies. I think she's good in those.
That's right.
But she was in Save the Last Dance, so she probably has a. I bet she's got an advantage.
Maybe
in dancing with. I bet she knows her stuff.
And she was the girl in 10 Things I Hate About You too, right?
She was the older sister
Yeah.
that Heath Ledger was making love to.
Yeah.
The younger sister was way hotter.
And she was in Silver Linings Playbook?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm. What was that? What was the actress that played the younger sister in 10 Things I Hate About You? I wonder if she's still hot. Larissa Olenek.
I don't know the name. I'd say no. I'd say the answer to that would be no.
She was from The Secret World of Alex Mack.
Didn't see that one.
Oh,
No.
you're not of that age. Did you ever saw The Secret World of Alex Mack, Vic?
No,
Your kids didn't watch that?
No.
Let's see. Larissa Olenek now.
Oh, I recognize her.
No.
No.
I mean, she's not ugly.
Just
she just looks like a mom now.
I've never seen that.
Have you ever seen that girl?
You have to see her younger. You have to see her in the movie.
If you saw her, you would recognize her, I bet. Oh, she was hot.
Because she's 45. She's
I know.
her age.
She's my age now. That's gross. I hate. Ugh. 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 Who wants that? All right, 210-656-3776. We got one segment left in the whole week. It is going to be the Daily Lines. We got some football lines to talk about. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. $30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You push yourself in everything you do, scanning headlines for insights, keeping an eye on the market. Robinhood puts you in control of your money, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Football season is almost here, and just in time for kickoff, the new Roo Pub will be open in New Braunfels, in Creekside near the Buc-ee's. You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch any big game, any big event, and the New Braunfels location will be no different. Heading to the coast, check out the Roo Pub in Rockport, and of course the OG Roo Pub at 281 in Redland Road is the perfect place for your fantasy draft. Roo Pub number 3, opening soon in New Braunfels. We'll see you at the Roo.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Dang, I forgot the wakeboard. How am I supposed to enjoy myself without my favorite water activity? I mean, sure, we could still go tubing, fishing, or even just relax on a floaty, but without the wakeboard, what's the point?
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This would have been an easy one for the Name That Tune. Yeah. All right. What a week it's been, guys. Vic, you got big weekend plans?
Actually, no. Just going to be pretty quiet. I got the grandkids this weekend.
I thought we'd all go hang out at your son's apartment up there in Austin.
Oh, man,
live like the
that'd be
jet
nice.
setters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sip some champagne in a high rise.
Yeah, sit out on his balcony and God, how cool would
spit
that
on the
be?
people down on the street.
Yeah.
Well, remember, like I said, the whole top floor smelled like there was no law against weed.
Oh,
Jesus.
and that's one of the perks of the
I
high
was
rent
like,
district.
what is going on up here?
And then you realize that was your T-shirt.
That was. Wait a minute.
That's me. It's me. I'm the one
wait a
spreading all
minute.
of this.
I'm sorry.
It smells like weed and cologne and hairspray.
You're like, oh, it smells like reefer in your apartment. That's you, Dad.
Smells like weed and Benny's tacos.
Yeah.
And sex.
I did it because of you, Dad.
Lots of sex smell going on. Lots of sex smell. All right, let's wrap up the show the way we always do. Let's take a look at the Daily Lines.
It's AJ and Rob's Look at the Daily Lines with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
All right. The New York Jets. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers. Underdogs to the Jets.
Are you kidding? You know how much Aaron Rodgers is going to get up for this Jet game?
Aaron Rodgers doesn't play in
He's going to
preseason.
fire up and play against his former team.
I don't
He
think
hates
so.
those guys.
I don't think so.
Bet the over.
The over 37.5.
They're not going to score 37 points this month.
The Jets minus 125 favorites, 1.5-point favorites on the line there. The Panthers at the Jags. Panthers minus 1.5 as well on the road. And the Green Bay Packers in Denver. Broncos 6-point favorites in that one. Total 41.5 there. Tomorrow, the Commanders at the Lions. The Commanders are dogs in Detroit. Lions minus 1.5. Buffalo, a 3-point dog at Cleveland. It's so funny to think that like these lines are so abnormal. Like because
I guess Shador's going to start. Then,
I guess so. Everybody's worried about God. They're like people are finally starting to kind of see that Shador Sanders can't play a lick. In NFL TV shows, they're like, oh, I'm starting to worry about Shador starting.
Well, I think
really, dude, the guy can't play. It's okay. There's a lot of dudes who can't play. It just he's Deion's kid, and so everybody thought he was gonna. He can't play.
I think the brilliancy behind what Todd Monken is doing is he's proving the point.
You might
You're
be
not
right.
going to see any Deshaun. He's going to have Shador out there constantly until everybody realizes, you know what, I'm going to stop calling for him.
Yeah.
You're right. He's not very good.
I think people are starting to see it.
That sucks.
Minnesota, a 3.5-point favorite, hosting the Ravens. The Ravens are normally historically been a great preseason
Harbaugh,
team, but no Harbaugh now.
Harbaugh wins all games.
Yeah, so that's interesting. And the Vikings, I mean, I would expect to see a whole lot of J.J. McCarthy, whether or not that's a good thing. Some people think he's a starting caliber quarterback, though, which
Only
is
his mom.
Yeah. The Falcons are at the Colts. Colts 3.5-point favorites. The Saints at the Rams. The Saints are 2.5-point favorites in L.A. That lets you know that the Rams will not be playing starters. The Rams, you may not know this, Super Bowl favorites right now.
Is Donald signed a contract yet?
Not yet.
You think they're favorite now?
Yet.
They're about to be even bigger.
Yep. New York Giants 3-point favorites at the Dolphins. The Chicago Bears 1.5 points at the Bengals. Joe Burrow's tired of this already.
Tired.
Boy, Joe Burrow ain't playing in the preseason. He usually plays a little bit in the preseason. I've always wondered why. He played last week. Now he's tired. He ain't playing. I can't imagine. Eagles -1.5 at the Patriots. The Kansas City Chiefs are in Tampa. Tampa -5.5, and the Dallas Cowboys 1.5 point underdogs in Arizona. And only one game on Sunday. The reigning defending Super Bowl champions of the world, the Seattle Seahawks, are at Tennessee. The Titans 4.5 point favorites.
Got my money on Cam
in that one. See, I kind of don't. Okay. I like the Titans backups, I like the Seattle backup quarterbacks. I like the Drew Lock and Jalen Milroe. Yeah. I think they're fighting for a spot. I'd be interested in them. So I might be on the Seahawks catching 4.5 points.
I would bet the over on Milroe runs.
Oh,
whatever
hell
the
yeah,
numbers,
man.
Carries and yards.
They want to see him go. You keeping the Ferrari in the garage.
Mm-hmm. Even though he doesn't want to be a Ferrari.
In the garage,
be a Ferrari, dude. Be a Ferrari.
Let me out of the garage. And the UFC this weekend, Anthony Hernandez and Gregory Rodriguez, RoboCop they call Rodriguez.
Why?
Because he's built like RoboCop. Like he looks like he's wearing armor. Anthony Hernandez, a -205 favorite in that one. Major League Baseball. I won't go through all the scores. We don't have time for that today. But the Astros coming off their 18-2 defeat. Doesn't get much worse than that. I assume they'll be better.
Well, they're still in first.
They are -175 today, hosting the Athletics. The Rangers -135 hosting the Angels.
We could have a tied AL West by
we
midnight.
could. That does it for us, friends. We'll be back. We'll do it all over again next week. Jason and Joe, the Blitz, comes up at 2. We'll see you guys next week.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all never.
With the Cowboys Report, I'm Chris.